It's the daily gift goal. If we can knock that out a couple of times, again, that'll help push us out to the FYP as well. Do all the wonderful things if you don't mind. Do all the wonderful things. And let's go ahead and crank it up.
You stepped in the box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in shame. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats who get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey.
Step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call.
Hey.
You slip once, I'm snatching it all.
Yup.
Step in if you dare.
What?
Yeah. Hit hard like a punch in the air.
Ain't no
rules, no plan, no script. Yeah.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with Santana.
Step in, if you dare. You hit hard like a punch.
Hello, good afternoon.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana.
Hey.
Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
It is not.
This a flame space.
It's absolutely a flame place.
Sparring with Santana.
Hey. Bana. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald, Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. Guys, please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not looking to talk to friendlies. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Guys, if you're friendly, keep doing the good things. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent gift goals. If you could knock those out for me a couple of times. If you knock them out, it'll push us out to the FYP. Last but not least, send your daily heart me. Send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It's only one coin. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. I am only looking for some debates because you know what? I'm trying to have an honest moment with Trump supporters. I'm trying to have like an actual honest moment with Trump supporters, and I'm hoping they'll engage. Let's find out. Troy, are you a Trump supporter?
I voted for him.
Okay. Wonderful. Troy, really quick, before we get started, do you know who I am?
Santana.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's fair. Listen, Troy, would you mind if I give you a proper introduction to not only who I am, but what this is?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, perfect. Give me a second here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. If you are not a Trump supporter, please do not request up. Do all the wonderful things. We will be talking to friendlies tonight because late nights is back tonight. So if you're friendly, tune in for late nights tonight. But if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Troy, I'm just going to be transparent with you for a second here before we get started. Troy, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I'm really hoping that you can prove me wrong.
Well, why'd you get rid of our king?
Your king?
Yeah.
Do you want a king?
Yeah, Democrats keep saying.
Do you like being dominated, Troy?
I think Democrats keep saying Trump's got to be a king. Why'd you get?
Do you like being dominated? Seriously, Troy, if that's your thing, I promise you won't get any pushback from me. I just need to understand who I'm talking to. Do you call him daddy?
I'll say yes just for the fun of it.
Okay. I mean, shits and giggles, or shiggles, as I like to say. Listen, I don't know what people are saying as far as like king or whatever, but the simple fact of the matter is Donald Trump is a fascist, but he's also a wannabe dictator. But like, you don't care. Troy, howdy, partner. You don't care about any of that.
Aren't Democrats being fascist?
Do you know what fascism is?
Talking shit about your political opponent?
No, sir, that's not fascism.
Analyzing political ops?
No, sir, that's not fascism. Would you like to know what fascism is?
Those are two, but go ahead.
No, it's not. It's not. So, I think, again, I think that you may have a misconception, and no worries, because it's like a lot of people don't necessarily know what fascism is. See, but that's the problem. A lot of people on the right, they tend to actually use words that they don't know.
I'm not on the right. I'm independent.
You voted for Trump? Oh, okay, you're independent. Who did you vote for in 2020?
I have never voted before this term.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Don't
No, I've never voted before.
Stop it. You never voted before. This is your first time voting.
Yep.
And your first time voting, you voted for Trump.
Yep.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 51.
You're 51, and this was your okay. Now I'm like you had my attention before, but now you have my interest. What made you finally come off the bench and vote for Trump for the first time? Like the first person you ever voted for being Trump. Like what prompted that?
Well, I've known a bunch of crap these politicians have pulled on the American people. Mm-hmm. I've known about them sending money overseas to help out other countries, mm-hmm. but when are we going to get fucking help? I've noticed that our minimum wage sucks.
Mm-hmm. None of that explains why you voted for Trump, because literally everything that you just said, he perpetuates all of that.
And I know for a fact that they attacked Trump just because of the fact that he ran for presidency and he won. And now it's time for Trump to get vengeance and start taking down the crooked politicians that he's taken down.
Isn't Trump a crooked politician?
And get rid of the corrupt bullshit.
Isn't Trump a crooked politician?
We'll find out in 3 more years.
Well, we already knew. That's why he has 34 felonies.
According to, well, that's one of the fallouts. But if you take down one company, you got to take down every single company.
What company are you talking about? I'm so confused. What do you mean company? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Walmart.
Walmart.
Target.
What about Walmart and Target?
IBM.
What are you talking about, Troy?
Okay, I used to work. I'm a truck driver. Uh-huh. In my spare time, I did security. Uh-huh. And Walmart's one of the places where I did security.
Okay.
Someone steals something, and they catch them. Uh-huh. They bring the items back into the office and bring the guy back. Mm-hmm. Now, on the shelf, it says something is like $4.25. Mm-hmm. But when they're in the back room, they're telling these officers, oh, it costs $8-9 for that item. And they're raising the prices.
Wait, so is your premise that if merchandise is stolen and then they run up the cost of the merchandise when it's recovered?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true. We understand that Walmart has not only loss prevention, but there's a certain amount of inventory that is slated to automatically be lost, right? They bake it into their overall numbers. And even more than that, Troy,
they do it.
You have to verify information. You can't, it's not a trust me, bro. They have to actually show proof of the cost of the item. So you can't just say, oh, this box of tissues actually costs $54. No, you have to actually show the actual information around the tissue.
They were doing it on here on TikTok, saying that where they live, a box of steaks costs $149. I looked up my Walmart ads, and that same box of steaks was only $42.
I'm sorry. What does that have to do with loss prevention, and what does any of this have to do with Donald Trump? I'm so confused. How do we get to Walmart? Why are we talking about boxes of steaks? And why do you support a fascist?
Well, I believe, like I said, I believe the Democrats are also fascist.
Okay, and then again, so we sat there and said that you can't actually, you didn't know what fascism was, and so we're gonna stay where I want to stay, because like I don't know where you were heading, but I want to give you this because again, you guys like to use words and you don't really know what words are and what it means. Fascism is a far right, authoritarian, ultra nationalistic political ideology characterized by a dictatorial leader, centralized autocrat, militarism, forcible suppression of opponents, and strong regime of society and economics. Society and economy. Donald Trump meets all of those sentences. By the actual letter of the law, Democrats can't be fascists, because in order to be a fascist, you have to be far right.
Okay.
Are the Democrats on the right?
Man.
Yes or no, Troy?
You haven't been studying.
Sure. Yes or no, Troy?
Yes,
are
they
the Democrats on? So the Democrats are on the right.
Yes, they can be.
If they're Democrats, then they're not on the Republicans are on the right.
Then what's the term for Democrats then?
If you want to go to the fullest
Perfect
extreme
angel?
of, if you want to go to the fullest extreme of the left-leaning, Troy, are you gonna let me answer your question? If you want to go to the fullest extreme of the left ideology, then it would be a communist. But that's a whole different thing. You don't even know what communism is.
I'm glad I don't live in communism.
You know what, Troy? I think if you actually knew what communism was, you would actually want to live in it. But I digress. Hey, Troy, you said that the reason why you voted for the first time for Donald Trump is because he was going to do all of these wonderful things. He was going to take care of the American people and all this other stuff. Hey, how do you feel about
that $40 billion going to Argentina?
How do you feel about that's weird. How do you feel about Donald Trump actually giving out $20 billion guaranteed to Argentina with a option to give out another $20 billion?
Well, I actually don't agree with.
Yeah, but you said that, he was going to do all the things, and it seems like he's taking care of other people and not necessarily the American public. Hey, did you hear what he said about the farmers, and when he was on Air Force One and a reporter said, hey,
I didn't see that. No.
Okay, sure. So a reporter was like, hey, the farmers here in the U.S. are hurting, and they don't necessarily like that you're sending the money to Argentina. And Trump got mad and was like, hey, I'm going to help Argentina because, I like the president and they're hurting, and so they need help. How do you feel about Donald Trump caring more about the people in Argentina more than the people here in the United States?
That part I did not like. But how do you feel about our government?
Thank you for the shades.
For almost 50 years, sending money to Iran, Iraq, Europe, all these other countries to help them out.
I think the United States of America has been a country that has destabilized multiple countries through CIA operations and also through soft power. And so I think that the American intervention is something that has a price to pay. So if we want to be, the leaders of the free world and then, at the same time be the police of the world, then sometimes you just got to pay the cost to be the boss.
Okay, there you go. Sometimes you just got to pay the game.
What are you talking about, Troy?
If you could allow one set of people to send money to all over the world, then what's wrong with another person sending money to somebody?
Well, see, the funny thing about that, Troy, is if it was a situation like, let's say Ukraine, right, where Joseph Robinette Biden actually sent money to Ukraine because, those are our allies. They signed the Budapest Memorandum. But then Donald Jimothy Trump actually did the same thing, but at a higher clip. Like, I don't say anything about Trump sending money to Ukraine, and I don't say anything about Biden sending money to Ukraine because they're our partners. Now, when Trump actually sends $20 billion to Argentina, while at the same time not helping the farmers here in Arkansas, then I have a problem.
Well, I have a problem with it too, but I don't
But
agree.
you don't care.
I don't agree
But
with
you don't
sending
care.
money. I don't agree with sending money to any country besides
Listen,
the United
Troy, you
That's
can just
our
be
money.
honest and say you don't care. Troy, you can be honest with me. I promise you. Like, no, this is a judgment-free zone.
No, I don't like it.
I don't know, Troy.
I'm not a MAGA. I'm an independent.
You're not. You're absolutely. If you voted for Donald Trump and you still support him today after the way he's destroying our country, you're absolutely MAGA.
Okay, you're talking about with the ICE.
I'm talking about a lot of stuff.
Okay, let's go with the ICE.
Sure, let's go with the ICE. What do you know about the ICE?
Okay, Obama deported 4 million people in 8 years.
Correct.
You tell me how, unless the judges were working 24/7.
Obama's smarter than Trump.
No, we just didn't know about it until.
No. He's smarter than Trump. That's it. He literally,
Yeah, he is a little bit
Barack Obama went to Harvard, and Donald Trump is a failed nepo baby.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll say
the reason why Barack Obama was able to claim the title of deporter in chief is because he actually did things the legal way. See, again, Donald
he
Trump's
did
a
not.
criminal. He did. Literally,
He did.
He got challenged in the courts and actually won his cases. Unlike Donald Trump, the Supreme Court made a unanimous decision and said that Donald Trump was violating the ability for Kilmar Abrego Garcia to have right to due process. They did that 9-0. Even Clarence Thomas, Uncle Ruckus, no relation, actually said that Trump fucked up. Right. So Barack Obama was challenged in court and he actually won his cases. Now, again, he did it the legal way, the right way, and Donald Trump is a criminal, and so he doesn't believe in doing stuff the legal way.
I'll say Obama's smarter than Trump because
Yes.
he grew up in Hawaii where I grew up.
I don't think that makes it's not intelligence by osmosis. Just because you grew up in Hawaii doesn't make you smart.
We know more about history than you do.
Sure. Hey, I got a question for you. What's the powerhouse of a cell? CELL. What's the powerhouse of a cell?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I haven't been in school in years.
You know that's third grade science.
Yeah. But you know how long it's been since I've been in school?
It still didn't change from the time that you were in school to today.
And science was actually not my best subject.
Okay. Can you name the functions, the two constitutional functions of the Vice President of America?
Pretty much to stand there and learn.
No, that's not it.
The vice president really doesn't do much of anything.
Yes, the vice president does. It absolutely, vice president absolutely does. Hey,
I mean,
you
I
remember
know
when I said
Kamala
just
was-
because you're
Kamala was,
from Hawaii does not mean that you're intelligent by osmosis?
whatever.
Yeah,
But
I know.
you all are trying to protect these people that are here illegally.
Well, undocumented immigrants, yeah, I want to protect them. I mean, I'm a little bit different. I believe in human rights. I know you and your administration don't. Like, Donald Trump doesn't believe in human rights. Like, literally, Donald Trump has landed the United States on the human rights watch list. Did you know that? Did you know the rest of the world is now looking at the United States of America as a human rights threat?
Okay. But you don't care. You don't care that we have people living on the streets.
Oh, I care. You don't care.
Oh, you'd rather help illegals.
You literally don't care. See, this
You
is the
just said
background.
you would rather help illegals.
What does that say up there, Troy?
You said you would.
Troy,
I'm
what does
not
that say?
MAGA, so.
Yeah, you are. You are. You keep trying to listen. You can't wash the stink off of you. You voted for Trump. You support Trump today. You're MAGA.
Okay, let me ask you.
It's
You care
stained
more
in your
about
skin
illegals,
now, Troy. You
or do
can't
care
get the
about
smell
our
off
homeless
of you.
population.
It's what about the unhoused population?
The homeless population.
What about the unhoused population?
Which one do you care about more?
I care about everybody. Hey, fun fact. Is there a way that we can end houselessness today? Yes or no?
Yeah, there's a way. Quit supporting illegals and start supporting our homeless.
Nope. That's not it.
K. Ivy did
That's not
something
it.
awesome
That's
here
not
in
it.
Alabama.
That's not it. Did you know that there are
did something
more?
awesome here in
Did you know?
Alabama.
Did you know there are more abandoned homes in the United States of America than there are unhoused people? Did you know that?
Yeah.
So instead of actually having people hoard those abandoned houses, maybe we should invest in those abandoned homes and fix them up and, give them away to the people that are unhoused.
Well, not give them away, but
No, give them away.
get the people off the streets.
Give them
and
away.
get
They're
them
abandoned.
find
Give them
work.
away. They're abandoned. Give them away. No one's living in it. Give them away.
Let me ask you, what actually have you done for a homeless person?
I've done a lot, but I'm not going to tell you about it. Why would I actually? You don't do good things just to talk about them. Or do you, Troy? Do you do good things just to talk about them?
What have you actually done for a homeless person?
Do you do good things just so you can talk about it?
Because I got two buddies that live right down the street to me that now own property, now own their own house, who are helping me survive right now.
Okay. But what does that have to do with anything, Troy?
And they were homeless.
What does that
8
have to
years
do with
ago.
your question? Listen, again, you don't care about unhoused people. You guys don't care about veterans. You don't care about the American citizens. You don't care about any of that. You guys just care about the fifis and your tum-tum. You guys are avidly racist, sexist, classist. Like, you guys are just bad people all over.
If you say
and
so.
you don't really care about things. No, I know so.
If you say so.
Did you know the Republican Party is a party full of racists?
If you say so.
No, I don't say so. They say so.
If you say so.
No, Troy, it's not me. Hey, did you see the group chat that got leaked from the
Who
young
says so?
Republicans?
The Democrats?
The young Republicans. Did you see the group chat that got leaked from the young Republicans?
Oh, those fucking kids, they all should be
They're
disciplined.
not kids. They're not kids. They're in their 20s and some even in their 30s. They're not kids.
They're kids to me.
Yeah, well, they're not kids. They're grown men. They're grown men.
I think they should be disciplined.
Yeah, I hear you, but your party doesn't care because, again, it's a party filled with racist and sexist and classist. That's why they thought it was funny.
Who keeps spreading that shit?
The Republicans. You know what's funny? They're even saying it
every day. I just heard it from you.
Listen, you know what's funny, Troy? They're even saying it out loud now. Like, did you know that they don't even care to hide it anymore? Did you know that?
Hide what?
The fact that they don't care about being racist. The fact that they're good
Right,
with
because
being
we
racist.
don't want people living next door to us that could possibly be criminals.
No. Just because they're racist. Here, Troy, I want you to listen to this. And guys, while I play this, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are not a Trump supporter, if you're a friendly, please do not request up. We're not talking to friendlies. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. This is the backup account. Make sure you follow this account because I'm going to be doing debates on this account. Also, massive W's in the chat for Feisty. Feisty sent out 5 membership subs. W's in the chat for Feisty over on the YouTubes. Guys, if anyone would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. I know there was a bit of an issue with PayPal and Venmo earlier today because of something that happened with Amazon. I don't know if it's back up or running, not. You know, I don't know. Maybe somebody shoot me something on Venmo or PayPal. Let me know if it's working. Anywho, Troy, I want you to hear this. Listen to this. This is someone that is representing the Republican Party, and he is talking to all of the Republicans out there. Listen.
The institution of slavery is not inherently evil. I know. Some of you guys are upset by that. Some of you guys are saying, I've been saying that for years. Okay, I'll take it a step further. It is not inherently evil to own another human being. I know, just wait. Some of you guys are really upset, but let's talk through this because it is very important that every Christian affirm what I just said. And not only should they affirm it, every Christian in today's society should be able to defend what I just said, okay? Every Christian should be able to defend it. Big Eva.
Hey, Troy.
Who was that?
His name is Raymond Heyman. Holy crap. It's escaping me at the moment, but he's a wannabe Charlie Kirk. He's a wannabe Charlie Kirk. I actually posted a video about this on my main page. Hold on, let me grab his name. His name is Joshua. I'm sorry, Joshua Hames. Joshua Hames. He's a wannabe Charlie Kirk. How do you feel about that? Do you agree with the people in your party that it's not a bad thing to own slaves? Do you think slavery needs to make a comeback, Troy?
I don't think he's a Republican.
He's a Republican. He's actually a white nationalist.
I think
he's proud.
goat.
He's proud to call himself a white nationalist.
I think he's a goat.
You think he's a goat?
Yeah.
You mean greatest of all time goat?
A goat from the Democrat side.
No, he's not. Again, your party, listen, the only thing that he's doing is picking up where Charlie Kirk left off. Like literally, you guys all say the same thing. You all say the same thing. This is what you guys believe in.
No, I'm a me, myself, and I person.
You're not. You're not. You're a selfish individual that voted to harm other people, and you like to pretend as if you care about other people, but you don't. You don't care about people. You don't care about.
I don't care about people coming over here legally. No.
You don't care about people. Period. You honestly, you don't even care about people coming across the border.
No, you're right.
You don't even care about people coming across the border. Hey, what do you think about Donald Trump saying that he's going to prioritize white immigrants?
Prioritize.
White immigrants.
How's he going to do that?
They're going to make a concerted effort to get more white immigrants into the country.
Actually, the Democrats are the goats, but.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you think about Donald Trump? Donald Trump saying that he's going to make a concerted effort to prioritize white immigrants.
I don't think he said that.
He literally said that. He did. He did.
I haven't read nothing
specifically, even more so the South Africans, the white South Africans. They're going to get them in here.
Well, actually, Elon Musk is a American.
What does that have to do with anything?
So you talk about that.
Sure. Give me a second. W's in the chat for Lewis. Lewis sent a $5 donation to say, keep up the good fight. Lewis, I absolutely will. Thank you so much for that. Also, W's in the chat for Anthony, who sent a $5 donation and said, testing to see if it works. Yes, Venmo is working. Thank you, Anthony. I really, really appreciate that. Also, W's in the chat for Sophia, who sent a $10 Canadian super chat to say, like the stream and subscribe, friends. I know that's right. W's in the chat for both of you, or all of you guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. This is the backup account, guys. Make sure you hit that follow button. I'm going to be doing debates on here so I can protect the main account. That's the main account. Follow the main account as well, but follow the backup. Troy, I need you to break it down for me. Break it down, Troy, because it seems like the plot is being missed. Just
Okay,
admit
hold
that
on.
you don't care about America.
Hold on, I wanted to say something. See, me, I've been out of work for 2.5 years. I've never asked for a handout from anybody. I ain't been to a church food bank. I got my back 40 and I hunt my own meat. But it seems on every Democrat live that they're always asking for handouts.
Wait, so are you upset that people are donating to me, Troy?
No, it's just on every Democrat live I see people asking for handouts. What's up with that?
Troy, like, okay, but so, I mean, yeah, if people enjoy the live, I always say if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, then Santana speaks for you. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Like, that's the best way to show some support. So, like, what is it? Wait, you think I should go out and hunt my own meat like you? And I mean, are you saying that people shouldn't support me?
Well,
Are you telling them what to do with their money, Troy?
do you have a regular job?
Why, Troy?
Because
Troy, are you jelly? Are you peanut butter and jelly, Troy?
No.
It seems like you're a little jelly.
I'm just trying to catch you on an act.
You're trying to catch me? How are you trying to catch me?
Because I've never asked for a handout one time in my life.
And so me saying that if people enjoy the live, they can donate to me, that's asking for a handout.
That's typical.
It's typical
for a Democrat.
Oh, it's typical for a Democrat. Okay. I mean, I guess, right? I mean, but it just seems like you're a little bit upset because people like me. And since people like me, they actually send me donations. Are you upset that people like me, Troy?
No. People like me, but
I don't know about that one. Thank you for the money gun. What up, Purdy? I don't think people necessarily like you too much, Troy. Not the way that you're speaking, but the point that I'm trying to make is like people that actually send donations. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Mariah. Mariah sent a $5 donation saying donation for the tools to hunt your own meat. Mariah, thank you so much for that $5. I'll definitely take that and actually go ahead and start hunting my own meat. See, look, Troy, Mariah sending me the $5 is going to help me actually become more self-efficient and go hunt my own meat. Like, can you say W's in the chat for Mariah? Troy, can you say W's in the chat for Mariah?
Someone wrote something about my teeth. Shit,
I don't know anything about your teeth, Troy. Can you say W's? Say W's in the chat for Mariah. Come on, don't be mean.
I'll say it for her, W, but
yeah, because she donated. Good job. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. Troy, you guys are disingenuous. You don't really care about things. All you want to do, you guys are perpetual victims, and all you want to do is whine and complain about everything. That's it. Why are you guys like this, Troy?
Why am I like the way I am?
Yeah, like why is MAGA such whiny little babies? Like you guys whine. You literally whining about people donating to me. W's in the chat for Joanna. Joanna sent a $5 donation saying he mad, make him matter. F Troy. Holy smokes. W's in the chat for Joanna. Thank you so much for that $5 donation, guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, make sure you hit that like button and you can send a super chat and I will read that out. You're mad because people are donating to me. You're mad because undocumented immigrants are coming into the country. Oh, thank you for the crown. You're mad. You're mad because people are getting things that you don't get. That's what it really boils down to. You're just mad because you don't get the things.
Handouts.
It's handouts. W's in the chat for Mookie. Mookie sent a $5 euro. I know that's right. Said, I like Santana. Have a handout. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. See? They like me, and so they give me handouts.
And by the way, I paid taxes for the past 34 years. So
sure you did. W's in the chat for Angel.
By the way, I
donation say just to make Troy sad. Holy smokes, you're really gonna make him sad. Thank you so much for that. W's in the chat for Sonia, who sent a $5 donation saying, that's Renee, who sent a $5 donation. Ice for the meat you hunt. Yes, I will need to buy ice to pack the meat that I hunt since Troy is gonna make me start hunting my own meat. W's in the chat for everyone. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm sorry, Noah. I got injured on the job. I can't work right now.
Well, but what does that have to
But
do
am I
with you
going
actually
after-
being? What does that
Am I
have to do
going-
with you? What does that have to do with you being upset that people get access to other things? Like, why wouldn't you want to take care of other people? That doesn't make sense to me, Troy.
Me, the only people I've ever took care of are these homeless families that I've taken in off the streets.
Why are you tokenizing people that you help? That doesn't make sense, Troy. Why would you do a good thing just to tell people that you did a good thing? Do you think that doing a good thing and then telling people that you did a good thing, does that mean that you really did a good thing, or did you do something for yourself, Troy?
They're giving you handouts.
Say it again.
You're telling us good that these.
Well, yeah, I mean, if people donate to me, then yes, it's a good thing. If they donate to me, it's a good thing, and then I'm going to thank them. Yes. See, but that's not me saying that I'm doing a good thing. I'm thanking the people for doing the good thing, Troy. You see the difference?
See, I never expected.
Wait, so now you're mad because I tell people thank you for sending donations? Holy smokes, I can't win with you, Troy.
See, I've never expected one of the homeless families I've taken in to give me one thank you. I just helped them get on their feet.
Wait, so now you're mad. Chat. Hold on, Troy. Chat. Troy is now mad at each and every one of you because I'm telling you thank you. What kind of stuff are we doing? Troy just admitted that he's mad at the chat. He's mad at the donors because I'm telling them because they get thank
Social
you.
Security disability.
Yeah, but why are you upset? W's in the chat for Dion. Dion sent a $10 donation saying, your handout, thank you for all you do to educate. Absolutely, Dion. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Aaron for the 5, who sent a $5 donation saying, ticket price for the show, not a handout. I know that's right. W's in the chat for Aaron. Thank you so much for the 5. Also, W's in the chat for Rad. What up, Rad Storm? Who sent a $2 super chat to say Trump spent 15 years paying $0 to $750 in taxes a year. He did. He literally did. W's in the chat for all the donators, guys. If you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you, and YouTube can send a super chat. Can you say W's in the chat for all the donors, Troy?
No, I can't.
Come on, Troy. You can do it.
No, I can't.
You can do it. Yes, you can. Come on,
W,
Troy.
Whatever.
There you go. Good job.
But
good job. Now stop being mean to the chat and tell me why you hate people.
Well, I hate fake people. People that are fake.
Who's fake?
Half these people that come up on these lives spreading propaganda, spreading bullshit.
I'm confused about the propaganda.
And I'll say that to MAGAs too.
W's in the chat for Purdy. Purdy sent a $15 donation saying, because this is your job and you deserve to be paid. Purdy, thank you so much for the 15. I fucking appreciate you so much. You're right. This is hard work. 51. This is hard work. Dealing with people like Troy. Holy smokes. You guys might not know this, but it's kind of hard to talk to Troy right now. So thank you so much, Purdy. Troy, again, you shouldn't have to sit here and say, oh, I've never had anything. People don't take care of me, blah, 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 blah. We should be taking care of each other. Like we live in the richest country on earth. Why shouldn't we be taking care of each other?
And by the way, no, I'm not fake.
W's in the chat for Willie. Willie sent a $10 donation saying, keep cooking, bro. Willie, I think this dish is almost done. Troy is starting to lose it. So I don't know. W's in the chat for Willie. I appreciate you. Troy, answer the question for me.
Okay, why
is it that you hate people?
I hate fake people.
No, it's just, it seems like you hate all people. You hate undocumented immigrants because you, for some reason, don't think they belong here. You hate apparently you hate kids because you voted to restrict food to kids. You hate people who need access to Medicaid because you voted to actually take that away from them. I don't understand any of this, Troy. Why do you hate people?
I voted to take it away from the illegals.
Undocumented immigrants don't get Medicaid. Thank you for the cake.
Yeah, they do.
They don't. They don't. They have no access to our medical system as far as being able to apply for certain benefits. The only thing they have access to. The only thing they have access to, and this is for not only undocumented immigrants, but also for people that are actually traveling into the country, they get access to emergency care. Yeah, so like if someone has an emergency, it doesn't matter if you're here documented or undocumented, you're on a work visa, travel visa, like it doesn't matter. Then you get access to the ER.
Shit, maybe I should go to Mexico, make all kinds of money and come back.
Maybe. What does that have to do with anything? W's in the chat for Pamela. Pamela sent a $25 donation, said, tired of Troy. Pamela, I'm getting there too. I don't know. Troy's not making much sense. Troy?
If I go to Mexico and make that kind of money, hell.
Make what type of money in Mexico? Hey, what's the conversion rate for peso to USD?
Actually, the dollar is a lot less than Mexican money at this point.
What's the conversion rate?
I'm not sure on the conversion.
Yeah. I don't know, Troy. W's in the chat for Taro. Taro sent a $5 donation saying, did you ever have a dream? Did you ever have a dream? And if you could, and if you did, could you, would it, should it, and are you, and you could do anything? I know that's a song. I just don't know what song that is. I have no idea what song that was just now. W's in the chat for you though, guys. If anyone else likes to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Chat, this is about to get a lot more annoying. We have not only Troy up here, but we got popcorn. W's in the chat for Dean. Dean sent a $5 donation saying another Democratic handout. Hope Troy isn't upset about it. Troy is mad that you guys are donating. I appreciate each and every one of you. W's in the chat for Dean.
People want to be stupid.
Mad because,
let them be stupid.
Is that Dean?
So now you're calling people stupid because they're donating to me. Holy smokes, that's mean. So you're saying that the people in my chat, the people that support me,
I'd rather donate to the homeless.
Yeah, but you're saying that they're stupid. Why would you say that?
Oh, okay.
I gotta put you on ice for a second, Troy. Hold on. Popcorn. Why don't you guys care?
I do. Did you finally figure out that NVIDIA is an American company?
I did. But Popcorn, why don't you guys care?
Oh, I do care.
You don't. You guys, all you guys do is pretend as if you actually care about anything that's happening in America. But what it really is, you guys just like to whine and complain. You guys are perpetual victims. Like you guys have the White House, you have the Congress, you have the Supreme Court, but you guys are just perpetual victims. You complain about everything. Hey, Popcorn, whose fault is the shutdown?
I would say, being that the Republicans offered a clean resolution, that you can place the blame on the Democrats.
See, there we go. You're a perpetual victim, Popcorn.
How?
Because again, I just said that you have the House, the Senate, the White House, and the Supreme Court. You literally have all the power. You literally have all the power, but yet you can't actually get anything done.
Do we have a supermajority? Yes or no? Do we have a supermajority? The answer is no. Did
Joseph Robinette Biden have a supermajority when he got the Chips and Science Act passed, the Infrastructure Bill, the PACT Act? No. You know why? Because what happens is leaders lead, right? And who even said, Popcorn, who even said that if the government shuts down, it's the fault of the president?
Do you know why?
Do you know who said that?
Do you know why?
Do you know who said that? That's right, Troy. Donald Jimothy Trump said that. So, Popcorn, you're no longer disagreeing with me or trying to debate me on this. You're debating with Trump. Prove Trump wrong.
So how did Joe Biden get that CHIPS Act passed?
He got it passed bipartisanly.
But how did he get that done bipartisanly?
By actually working with the other side of the aisle.
By giving kickbacks to some Republicans. But Trump's not doing that.
We understand that when it comes to
we're trying to cut
any
spending,
type of what you said again.
I said we're trying to cut spending, or are we not?
Donald Trump isn't. Donald Trump just added another $4 trillion. Donald Trump added another $4 trillion with the big beautiful bill, Popcorn.
So the American people gave a mandate to Donald Trump and the Republicans and the Democrats.
Popcorn, stop lying.
I'm lying?
You're lying. You're literally lying. The Republicans don't give a damn about debt. You know that.
Well, they've proven that. Yes, I would agree with that.
Okay, so don't pretend like they actually care.
But are we or are we not trying to cut spending? Yes or no?
You may be. The Republican Party isn't.
But does the American people want spending to be cut? Yes or no?
Yes, but is the party in power actually doing it?
So when
Popcorn, no Popcorn, Popcorn. Hey.
I don't want to hear from you.
No, I just answered your question, and I need you to answer my question.
You're a hypocrite.
I said the American people would like it. I think everyone can agree on that. Now tell me, is the Republican Party doing that? Yes or no?
They're getting around to it.
It's a yes or no question, Popcorn.
They're getting around to it.
It's a yes or no question, Popcorn.
No, it's not. They're getting around to it.
Yes or no. Literally, they have not done that. They've added another $4 trillion. Popcorn, please hold. W's in the chat for Eileen. Eileen sent a $10 donation and said, here's a handout for you. Thank you. Thank you for using your platform and taking the time to educate. I appreciate you so much. Absolutely. I appreciate you so much more. W's in the chat for Marlene. Marlene sent a $5 donation saying, for being my favorite creator on this app. Marlene, you don't butter me up. Let me find out. W's in the chat for Brittany. Brittany sent a $20 donation saying, my mom and I listen to you and Dean and Parker, and we're so thankful for all the work that you do. We also always say, what about Biden? And it cracks us up every time. Thank you for all that you do. Listen, thank you so much for being here. Tell your mom I said hi, and I appreciate both of you. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Paying links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. With that being said, Popcorn, you don't care. You prove that you don't care because you voted for a party that literally is doing the opposite of what you said.
That's the amazing thing. And the guy has an economics degree and he didn't know that NVIDIA was an American company.
Popcorn, what does that have to do with my background?
Y'all had to Google.
Popcorn, what does that have to do with my background? Listen, are you showing again that you don't care? You're literally looking for something else to pivot to because you can't prove that you care, Popcorn.
No, I'm going to point out that you're a liar.
Popcorn, prove that you care.
I want to point out that you're a liar.
Stop virtue signaling. You're such a hypocrite. This is the reason. You don't care. You don't care about policy. You don't care about American people. You just want to actually be able to lean into the hateful things. You want to blame the brown people, the black people, the people within the queer community, the people with disabilities. You want to blame everyone else for your mediocrity, Popcorn.
What did I say that makes
Popcorn, you're mediocre and you think it's everyone else's fault that you're mediocre. That's
but I'm cooking you. So what does that make you? If I'm mediocre. So if I'm mediocre and I'm cooking you, what does that make you?
How did you get cooked?
No, I'm cooking you, son.
How did you just get cooked?
Because you didn't even know
how you just got cooked,
an American company.
Tell me how you just got. Have we been up here talking about NVIDIA?
NVIDIA is an American company.
Have we been up here talking about NVIDIA, Popcorn?
And you didn't know it.
Popcorn, have we been up here talking about NVIDIA? No, we have not.
Are we talking about the economy? Yes or no? Yes, we're talking about the economy.
I'm talking about you being a hypocrite.
Is NVIDIA a part of the economy?
When did I say anything about the economy?
You just said you don't care about the economy.
I said you don't care about any of the things. I said you don't care about any of the things. You're a hypocrite.
Research to know that NVIDIA is an American company.
I definitely care about the economy. I voted for Kamala Harris, someone who was actually going to put in actual reasonable economic policy and look to actually uplift other people.
What was her policies?
Tell me what Donald Trump.
Outside of Biden, what was her policies?
Tell me what Donald Trump. Listen, this is the question for both of you. Shushies, Popcorn.
Outside of Biden,
Popcorn.
what's her policy?
Popcorn, shushies. Don't make me put a muzzle on you. I didn't want to mute you, Popcorn. Shushies. You have to let me speak. Okay? Okay. Good boy. Popcorn. Tell me one thing that Donald Jimothy Trump has done to overwhelmingly benefit all Americans. Go.
He defeated Kamala Harris in
it's Kamala
election,
and so you can't.
Kamala.
Okay, so now you're virtue signaling again. You don't have policy, and so you go to the How did he close the border? What piece of legislation did he sign to close the border?
Close the border and deport. Is the border closed?
What piece of? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What piece of legislation did he sign to close the border?
Do you remember what he said? You don't need legislation. You just need the right guy. He
absolutely needs legislation. How do you close the border without legislation?
Because the legislation's already there. Hold on, Troy, let me cook him on this. The legislation.
You guys are cooking yourselves. You know what it is. Like you two between hold on, Popcorn, between you and Troy, both of you guys have one brain cell, and yet the one brain cell that both of you have are fighting for third place. Not even second, not even first. The one brain cell that you two are sharing right now is literally fighting for third place. What the heck?
Got dog walked.
Again, what policy was passed to close the border?
It was passed decades and decades ago. It was just never applied.
So has the border been closed?
No.
Okay, then how was there a policy passed decades and decades ago? Hey, Popcorn, did you just cook yourself?
No, because they're not.
You literally just cooked yourself,
Dude,
Popcorn.
You can't be that stupid.
Popcorn, you said, said what policy? No. Hey, I need you to track,
me you're not
track
that
this
dumb.
one.
Please tell me you're not
Popcorn,
that.
Popcorn. I said what policy was passed to close the border? You said that the policy was passed decades and decades ago. I said, oh, okay. What was the policy? I said, so the border has been closed. You said no. So obviously, Popcorn, if you're telling me that there was policy passed decades ago, but yet the border hasn't been closed, then obviously there's no policy that was passed to close the border. You get how that works, Popcorn?
Well, there was a
bud.
There was a policy passed.
What was the policy? What was the policy, Troy?
Hold on, Troy.
No, it's Troy's turn now, Popcorn. What was the policy, Troy?
Our border was supposed to be closed back in 1982.
1982. Tell me what it was.
I can't remember the policy per se.
Sure, hold on. Let's look it up. Hold on. (1982).
I believe it was 1982.
Okay, so let's see. Close the border, 1982. You better be fucking kidding right now, Troy. Troy, are you shitting me?
What?
Chat. Cool. Hold on. Troy. Chat. Look at this. Hold on. Troy, did you just try to use a movie?
Nah.
Did you just give me a movie?
Is that the only thing in 1982?
Did you just literally gave me a movie?
Oh, I ain't never seen that movie.
Ain't no fucking way, Troy. Ain't no fucking way.
But our borders should be closed to keep. We have enough crime rate in America. We don't need more crime.
Troy.
Yes, it's only 1%.
Troy, I think you're going in. Troy, I need you to go sit in the corner and think about what you just did. Okay? I need you to sit quietly in the corner and I want you to think about what you just did. Okay?
What's funny is I've never seen that movie.
Troy, shishies. You got to sit in the corner and think about it. You're in timeout now, Troy. W's in the chat for Dean. Dean sent a $5 donation saying popcorn is just some burnt up kettle. You know it. He's not good at this. W's in the chat for Radstorm. He sent a $2 super chat to say,
I'm not worried about
it's $2 super chat to say, kick this guy, not trying to debate, only deflect. You know what? He is. He absolutely is. W's in the chat for Monique, who sent a $2 donation to say, super chat to say, will you guys be my new friend? Absolutely, I'll be your new friend. Absolutely. And also, W's in the chat for C. C just became a member over on the tubes. W's in the chat for you guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the links are in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Listen, Troy, Popcorn, both of you are still in timeout because you're not good at this. But give me a second. Let's see if we can get someone to help.
I'm cooking you and you don't like
Shushies.
it.
Let's see if we can find. Let's see if we can find someone that can actually help. I'm going to see if I can find you. I'm going to see if I can find you a lifeline. Shushies.
You need to bring.
Let's see if we can find you a lifeline. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that's better than Troy or Popcorn and you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Get in the box.
So what is the Immigration Act of 1890?
Shushies.
1891.
Popcorn, have some self-control. Have some Popcorn. Have some self-control. Popcorn, be an adult. Seriously, be an adult. Popcorn, I'm not trying to mute you anymore. Be an adult.
Getting dog walked, and you don't.
Popcorn, be an adult.
Enjoy the cooking, son. Remember my name, motherfucker. Popcorn.
He's a hero in his own head. And he ran. Holy smokes. PJ, are you a Trump supporter?
No. And I'm seeing what the GOP.
Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. We'll talk to friendlies on late nights. If you're a friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. We got the little gift goal of the donuts. If we can knock that out a couple of times, it'll help push us out to the FYP. Also, make sure you hit the follow button. This is the backup account, but I'm going to be doing more debates on the backup account versus the main account, which is down here. I'm trying to make sure I protect that. So make sure you hit the follow button up at the top. Send your daily heart me, turn on your notifications. Prince, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay, give me a second here. W's in the chat for Stacy. Stacy sent a $10 donation, said, tell Popcorn to pop his ass out of here. He did. He ran. He got cooked. And remember the name, son. He absolutely got cooked. W's in the chat for Taro, who sent a $2 donation saying, from zero to cookies, how baked do I look? You're super baked. I think you are. W's in the chat. Okay. All right,
okay,
Prince.
I'll admit I'm wrong.
I know you are. Don't worry about it. I got you help. Prince is going to help. Prince.
Yes, I'm here.
Why don't you guys care?
You said, why don't I care?
Yeah. Like, why are you guys so superficial? Why is it that you guys pretend to actually care about things like Antifa or DEI or the border or the Constitution or America when you guys really don't care? And you could just say it with your whole chest. And like, I would respect you more if you just admitted that you didn't care about the things.
My thing is this, man. Trump showed me how to own my name. I own my name now. He showed me how to not depend on the government. He showed me how to not depend on anybody besides myself.
Trump taught you that?
Yeah.
How did he teach you that?
Now. I literally just took his blueprint on this business side of him. Like, far as what he's done.
You lying. You did not go to Trump University. You better be playing with me.
I'm serious, man. I mean, far as
you went to Trump University.
Listen, far as what he does in his personal time, all the grabbing other women, the weird stuff, all that, I don't condone any of that. But far as his remedy for freeing us from this corporation, nobody knows, but he freed us from the corporation in 2018.
So nobody Trump taught you how to grift.
Huh?
Trump taught you how to grift.
Man, he taught me how to own my own name. He taught me how to free myself. He told me that he told me he told me about land patents, how to get my land back in my name. He taught me how to open up my own trust account for my family, and how to get my estate established, to move into my own executive office, basically how to be my own president.
So did he teach you those things, or are you saying that he unlocked the ability for you to obtain those things?
There you go. He unlocked the ability.
So he didn't teach you how to do those things.
But he did teach me how to free myself. I mean, as far as the name, how to own my name and copyright my name. He taught me that move. I taught that directly from him. But everything that he's doing, everything that's going on in this world,
so you copyright your name. What have you put your name on that's made you money?
My trust account for my family. So
how does copyrighting your name pay you?
Because the government was making money off of my name. They were trading me on the stock market like freaking cattle. So I stopped that process by owning my name.
Do I need to go get my tinfoil?
I'm serious, man. They trade all of us on the stock market like freaking cattle, man. Yeah, they're trading us.
Hold on, Prince.
Every day.
Hold on, Prince. Chat. Should I go grab the tinfoil? Do I need the tinfoil, chat?
Nah, I'm not sovereign at all. I'm American.
I was just about to say, are you a sovereign citizen?
Nah, no sovereign. Hell no. I'm nothing but American, bro. I don't believe in no damn sovereign citizen, no more shit. I don't believe in, excuse my language, I don't believe in any of that, bro. I'm just straight up American. And he's making it easy for me to not worry about what's going on with the U.S. citizens, because I turn myself from the debtor into the creditor. And Trump is making this process so much easier while shutting everything down, because we are the government. We the people. We're the government. You know.
How much money have you made off copywriting your name?
Oh my goodness, man. Honestly, I'm to the point to where this conversation we're having right now, I have to watch what I say because I'm literally you can't mix the private with the public. I'm in the process of literally pulling out of the corporation, I call it, the government, the corporation, and I'm going completely private. So the money
Wait,
I
so
have,
you're
honestly,
separating from the government?
yes, completely.
How so?
I'm becoming because once you basically copyright your name, you get your birth certificate, copy. Hold on one second. I got another. Hold on, hang up real quick. Hold on. Okay, my
Troy,
bad.
are
My
you
bad.
getting this?
Ain't that lineup.
Troy,
But yeah,
you taking
basically,
notes?
it's just steps you gotta take, man. You basically got to take steps, man, to just basically just pull out. My best friend has a class that's called Freedmen Academy.
Yeah,
You can
you're
go
not
there
gonna
and he
get, you're
teaches
not
you
gonna
how.
get no promo up here. Don't plug that. You're not paying
Oh,
royalties for commercials.
Yeah, I'm just telling y'all how I'm doing it. I have a community I'm with. I had to join. You know what I mean? I joined a community. They showing me. Like I'm not gonna be. I'm going basically.
Is
I'm
this
going
a
from
pyramid
being a
scheme?
U.S. citizen. Oh no, hell no, bro. Hell no, man. No pyramid
Are
scheme.
you investing in
It's
crypto?
straight up negative. Not at all. Not at all. I literally found land patents and invention patents in my name, in my family's name. Long as you can prove that your family was on this planet, on this soil, prior to 265 years ago, you know, you have land. The land is in your name. You have land patents. You have invention patents. I found out though, yeah, but you have to do your genealogy. That's the first thing you have to
Chad, he
do. Your
keeps saying he's not a
genealogy.
sovereign citizen.
I'm not a sovereign citizen.
You did
I
your
don't prove it.
23andMe,
Ancestry.
Ancestry.com.
Yep, did Ancestry. And I found out I was connected to wise King Solomon in the Bible and King James in the Bible.
Hold on.
That's my people.
Way was Kang's. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So I found that out, and I did that, and authenticated my birth certificate on the state and federal level. And at that point, you're able to basically, the government is meant to be sued, man. They're meant to be sued. They're built to be sued because they're a bankrupt corporation. So basically, I have a case, an open case against them. I'm suing the government for treating me like, basically like an immigrant on my own soil. Like, how you gonna charge me and tax me and treat me like an immigrant
listen, let's talk numbers, and we don't have to, get like super specific, but clue us in. I think the chat and myself would like to know: are we talking M's? Are we talking like what are we talking about?
In the private, we're talking trillions.
Wait, so now you're worth trillions?
I swear to God. In the private, in the public.
Wait, so are you the first? Wait, are you the first trillionaire? Did you beat out Elon Musk for being the first?
I will be the one in my state. I will be the first one in my state to do it. Yeah, but there's other states. Georgia. I can pull up the list. Georgia. Let me look at.
Hey, so wait. What are you gonna buy once you get your first trillion?
Well, the process is like this. We're supposed to be using our money to relieve human suffering. So the first thing I'm going to do is get families from overseas that are going through, bad situations. Get them over here, put them on the land.
Wait, why not take care of the American citizens first? Like, the people that's here.
The Americans, we don't need it. That's why we never got. That's why we never got reparations, because we had the bag the whole time, but they never disclosed. They didn't disclose certain things to us. That's what I'm saying. That's why I fool with Trump, because Trump is actually, he got somebody in his ear, bro.
Wait, isn't Trump going to be pissed though if you start bringing more immigrants over here? Like that's
no, he wants them to come over
not if they come here legally.
He wants them to come here, but he wants them to come here the right way, and the right way is what I'm explaining right now. That's why everybody be online talking about y'all are the chosen people. Y'all have everything. Y'all need to wake up and y'all need to do this. That's what we're doing now. We're freeing ourselves with paperwork. We don't have to do no marching anymore.
So wait, hold on. Chat. Apparently we all got $1 trillion somewhere. Prince, how do we get the $1 trillion?
Well, I mean, honestly, it just depends on your bloodline. But for sure, everybody's a millionaire here, millionaires, multimillionaires.
We're all millionaires together.
But only the YT and the BLK, we're the only two races.
Only white and black people.
We're the only two races that actually have the trust in the states because we're the only.
God damn! Hey.
That's why everybody want to come over here.
What about indigenous people? Why wouldn't indigenous people have it as well?
We're the Aboriginal. That's what it's about, really. It's not about knowing this. It's about the Aboriginal people. We're the Aboriginal people, and the YT people actually.
Yeah, but what about the indigenous people that were here first? Like, we're not going to give them something because we fucked up Turtle Island?
Well, the truth is coming out, man. Like I said, I'm not. We're talking about something else. Like I said, that's a different subject, but that's not where we've been lied to, man. We've been lied to.
So every black and white person that's watching this live right now is a millionaire, at least.
Yeah, if they were born, if they can prove that they was here 265 years ago before Israel took over, and we signed that peace treaty.
Did you?
But now the treaty.
Yeah, my family didn't come over here until the 1940s.
Israel been running it, bro, the whole time behind. I bet we didn't know that.
Okay, you gotta hold on. Yeah. Now it's taking a whole nother twist. Plot twist.
Yeah, bro.
Plot twist.
Israel been running it,
Let's
bro,
get back to the money because listen.
Okay, the money.
I'm trying to figure out how do because listen, I wouldn't mind getting my getting at least $1 million out right now because I got some stuff that I need to do. So like, how do I get to that?
First of all, you get your birth certificate, the long copy, authenticated on a state and federal level. Mm-hmm. After that, you have to open up 4 EINs, which I did. You have to open up your
that sounds illegal. Why would you open up 4 EINs?
Because you had the
and 4 is so
credits,
specific.
Listen, the credits that you have, you can't just take those to Chase or Wells Fargo. These credits, you're talking about when you were born, they put $5 million in your trust account when you were born.
Who put $5 million in my trust account?
The government did, but they didn't tell us, and they didn't use it for the right thing.
Why would they do that?
And they started trading it on the stock because they're using it on a they're using it to trade us on the stock market. That, and they use it for whatever they want to use it for. They use it for overseas. That's why I be like, we're bankrupt, but we're sending money over here to Palestine, but sending money over, but we're bankrupt and we're broke and this and that. No, because they're using our trust account to do it with. They've been using our trust account the whole entire time to do it with. So, like I said, you do your 98 foreign grantors EIN. You do.
No, chat, do not engage. You will be going to jail. Jail immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 million. Jail immediately.
I like what he had to say, but
I'm sure you did, Troy.
My family didn't come over here till the 1940s.
Well, sounds like too bad, so sad, Troy. W's in the chat for Terrell, who sent a $2 super chat to say choose violence and then get lemons. I know that's right. W's in the chat for Michael, who sent a $20 super chat to say Santana, who's crazier, this guy or the guy who thought Bill Gates was taking seeds out of the fruit? Both of them actually believed it, so I'm not sure. I don't know. W's in the chat for the donors, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates, guys. Do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. That's late nights. Late nights is tonight. So only request up if you are a Trump supporter and you actually still support Jimothy today. Somebody said, "Where's Prince?" He's in the request. He's in the request.
Well, see, the difference between me and you Democrats, I could say when my politician is actually doing something wrong because I'm an independent.
You're not an independent. You keep saying that you're MAGA, bro. You're literally MAGA.
Did I point out some things that Trump's done wrong?
What does that have to do with anything? You still support a fascist regime today.
Anything your politician's done wrong?
Yes, support Israel.
Your politician.
Yeah, support Israel. That's what they did was wrong. And then also, they didn't prosecute the criminals of January the 6th the way they should have. Every single person that was involved with the insurrection, including Donald Trump, should still be in jail today. That's what they did wrong.
Okay, that's Trump's side.
No. My politicians, Joseph Robinette Biden appointed Merrick Garland, who for some reason took a slow and steady approach and didn't actually prosecute the criminals the way that he should have. And that's why Trump is back in office today. Well, that and the fact that, slapnuts like you voted for him again.
Well, I didn't vote for him again. I voted for him for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, but people like you voted for him. There are certain people that triple Trump.
What's people like me?
People that don't know things. I like to call them.
Have to do with white teeth?
I like to call them didiots. Do you know what a didiot is?
I've seen idiots on both sides.
Yeah, but do you know what a didiot is?
An idiot.
No, it's a damn idiot.
On both sides.
Yeah, it's a damn idiot. It's a idiot. But see, that's the thing, right? Your party, the party of racists and fascists.
Okay.
Like it's you guys literally continue to perpetuate harm, and you voted for harm. Like you voted for harm, and if you just admit that you voted for harm, then we can move this along.
I wish my buddies have gotten off work. They don't get off work till 3 o'clock. They'll tell you how racist I am.
You voted for a racist.
No, I didn't.
Yes, Donald Trump is an avid racist. He's a mouth frothing racist, as Liv would say.
How?
He has a history of racism. What do you mean?
His daddy had a tendency of racism.
His daddy had a what?
Tendency of racism.
His daddy was a Triple K member. Did you know his dad got actually arrested at a Triple K meeting?
Yeah, his dad passed away in prison.
Did you know that his dad and his granddad both were German? And allegedly, I don't have official confirmation of this, but allegedly, they originally fled, because they were Nazis.
Yeah.
Which would make sense why Trump has such an affinity for Hitler, and he's even trying to recreate the arc that Hitler wanted to create in Germania.
You don't think people could turn themselves around?
I think that Donald Trump has no interest in not being a racist.
Okay, let me ask you this. My so-called piece of shit father was a child abuser and a woman abuser. Does that make me a child abuser and a woman abuser?
Again, just because you have parents that are one thing or the other, I didn't say that, but I'm telling you, Donald Trump has a history of racism.
And answer my question.
No, but Donald Trump has a history of racism. Do you have a history of abusing people?
Grown men, yeah.
I don't believe that one. Definitely don't believe that one. Anyway, again, you voted for an avid racist. I mean, he has a history of being racist throughout his entire life. London, are you a Trump supporter?
If I could go back and vote as of today, I think I would, just based off of the premise of me being told by other, Black people that the way that I wanted to advocate is wrong, right? So the whole idea was that I was going to advocate for young Black people as somebody who grew up in a red state, right? And around the white community.
So you're saying that you would vote for Trump because Black people made you upset?
It's not based off of emotion.
That's what it sounds like, right? It sounds like you just came up here and decided to blame Black people and that's what Black people is why you support Trump. Go ahead and finish your story.
Okay, so it's based off of facts, right? As somebody who has been around political debates and has won political debates around my area multiple times, it is based off of facts,
story,
actually.
bro.
That they perpetuate this idea, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's real though. Like, we actually have to take that into consideration. At the end of the day, it is going to be violence versus violence. So.
And you still didn't give me any of the actual facts that, as far as why black people's hurt the fifis in your tum tum. Now you want to support the racists. Got it.
No, white people perpetuated the fifis that were placed into my tum tum because I grew up in the black community, right? And because of that, my tum tum's not only mad because of the facts, right? I don't only not fit in with the white community, black community. It's just.
Are you white? Facts. Are you black? Are you biracial? What are you?
I'm black, but I wouldn't say I necessarily fit in with the black community based off of everything.
All right. So wait, you said you're black. Is your parents black? Your mom, your dad?
Sure.
No, not sure. Answer the question honestly.
For the basis of the conversation, yes, my mom.
No, not for the basis of the conversation. Be honest, because like depending on your answer, then the conversation changes. I don't want some type of false principle.
Yeah,
like you're sitting here trying to actually perpetuate a lie to actually bolster your cause, but any way it goes, you're wrong. Like for you to sit here and say
like this, I'm not perpetuating a lie, right? Because I've seen both sides of the story, right? So in order for it to be a lie, thus, I would have to say one of the sides are wrong, right? I already said that it's going to be violence versus violence, right? So at the end of the day, it does not effing matter if I decide to.
Your premise that
black oh my gosh, I actually do have to vote.
Your premise.
Not vote. I have to work in exactly 5 minutes. So I really do want to be back and finish this conversation. Genuinely, I talked to Adorna Lukes, and I've been listening to conversations. She said that she was emotional after the conversation, and she left. Right? So I do want to be back. Thank you.
Ma'am, this is Wendy's. You don't have to give a speech. You can just leave. You can absolutely just leave. And I know for a fact that if you talk to Adorna, there's no way she was quote unquote emotional. That's not Adorna. Thank you so much for the confetti. You're fucking lying. Also, the premise that black people hurt the fifis in your tum tum, and now you want to support the racists. That's wild. That's absolutely wild.
But people come on here blaming the whole white community for all their troubles.
W's in the chat for Emily. Emily sent a $25 donation and saying, I will never understand how these people are so willfully ignorant. I don't get it either, but they, for some reason, love to lean into the ignorance. W's in the chat for Haley. Haley sent a $3 donation and said, I'm sorry, I accidentally requested up. I'm not a Trumper. I promise. It's all good, Haley. I promise you, it is all good. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Haley and for Emily. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. This is the backup account, guys. If you look up at the top, you see the word follow. Make sure you hit that follow button. This is the main account. Follow the main account as well. Follow both of the accounts because I'm going to be doing more debates on this account, and we're going to make sure we protect this account. So make sure we do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. Troy, again, that lady just came up here and said that black people made her mad, and so she decided to support a racist. Like, you don't see a problem with that?
A racist.
Donald Trump is a racist. Yes, she did.
She said she voted for Donald Trump.
Right, because he's a racist and black people made her mad.
People call me Skeletor. Does that make me Skeletor?
No, she voted for a racist because black people made her mad.
People call me an idiot. Does that make me an idiot?
She voted for a racist because black people made her mad.
Does that make? Well, I am an asshole, but that's besides the point.
Donald Trump has a long documented history of being a racist, from the 70s with his father with not renting to black people by writing C on their applications, to most recently this past election when Donald Trump said they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs, putting a target on all black people backs.
You are right.
Hey,
his
Troy.
Father didn't.
No, I said Donald Trump. I said Donald Trump. I didn't say Fred. Father. I didn't say Fred. I said Donald.
So that makes me a child abuser and a woman abuser because my dad was.
What the fuck are you talking about, Troy? I keep saying Donald. I'm not talking about his dad. You keep trying to bring up his dad. I'm talking about him.
Donald Trump ain't racist.
I literally was just telling you how he has a history of racism, but for some reason you keep wanting to try to talk about his dad because it doesn't fit your narrative. You don't want to hear me tell you about all the racist shit that Trump has been doing and does, but you just want to continue to try to pivot back to Fred. I'm not talking to Fred. I'm not talking about Fred. I don't care about Fred.
So, okay, I got a good one.
Can you engage with what I said?
And these are where those Epstein pictures came from, because Epstein was also a donator of black universities. How many fundraisers?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything, Troy?
How many fundraisers did Trump hold for black universities?
Troy, what does Epstein and black universities have to do with any of this?
Well, how many fundraisers did Trump hold for black universities over the years?
None that I know of. Can you tell me? Because I know for a fact that Donald Trump actually took money away from HBCUs. Bud, are you a Trump supporter?
Look him up.
Bud, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I don't think so. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. W's in the chat for Patricia. Patricia sent a $5 donation saying Santana in the middle of the day. Best day ever. There. Oh, I see the hearts. W's in the chat for you. Thank you so much for the 5. I'm so happy that you guys are here watching, especially. And W's in the chat for Feisty. What up, Feisty? Antifa DNC Venmo is down. Yeah, Venmo. So it's still coming up for certain people. It's still down for other people. It's weird. But W's in the chat for Feisty. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Holy fuck. Thank you, Feisty. You're fucking awesome.
Hey, bro, keep me up here for a couple minutes. I'm gonna go look at pull up.
Are you gonna go find a source?
The universities that Trump has donated.
Okay, go find that source. True Boss, are you a Trump supporter?
I am. Bro, okay. You stating a whole bunch of lies, bro.
Sure, what did I lie about?
You saying that he took money from HBU. That's a lie. He might of fact.
Okay, tell me how I lied.
He donates to them all the time.
Tell me how I lied.
He donated to the NAACP, all that.
He donated to who?
To blacks.
Wait, he donated to who?
The NAACP.
Okay.
He used to donate to them everything. They gave him awards and everything.
They didn't.
They did. Look it up.
They absolutely didn't.
Facts check, bro. You just coming up.
What's the name of the award? What's the name of the award?
They did.
What's the name of the award?
Huh?
What's the name of the award?
I can't remember. Look it up.
I can. Would you like for me to tell you? I don't need to look it up. I know the name of the award, and I know what you're talking about.
Donate awards to him.
Yeah, because you guys are always wrong. You guys say the same thing. Do you think you're special? Do you think you're not? You're not. You're not. You're just the next talking head to repeat the same thing I've already repeated 5 million times.
Next motherfucker that's lying.
I hear you. It was the Ellis Island Award. It was a realty award, and the reason why they said that it was an award from black people, it's because Rosa Parks was there. It was literally the Ellis Island Award.
So you saying the devil
it was for realty.
Never give him awards?
It was the Ellis Island Award for realty, and a member of the NAACP. The member of the NAACP, Rosa Parks, was there. Say it again.
When he became a Republican,
no, he's been racist since the 70s.
Yeah, but he dated a black woman.
What does that have to do with him being racist?
If I'm racist, why would I date out my race?
Hey, do you know who Thomas Jefferson is?
If I'm racist towards
do you know who Thomas Jefferson is?
I'm not going to go date a white woman.
Do you know who Thomas Jefferson is?
Yeah.
Who's Thomas Jefferson?
What that got to do with anything?
Who is Thomas Jefferson?
I'm telling you is y'all, you just going off what you hear.
Hey, I need you to lock in. Who is Thomas Jefferson? Who is Thomas Jefferson?
You locked in. Who are you talking to? I'm not one of your little kids.
Listen. Bub, if you can't keep it together, I'm going to put a muzzle on you. Lock in. Who is Thomas Jefferson? And you're muted right now. I'm sure you don't realize that you're muted because you're kind of emotional. And so I'm sure that you're like punching the sky right now, just being super loud. He's definitely punching the sky right now. I'm going to send you a request to come off mute because I'm sure you don't know how to do it. There we go. I sent you a request to come off mute. There you go. Who is Thomas Jefferson? You going to answer the question?
What does he have to do with Trump?
If you answer the question, then I'll explain it to you. If you don't know who it is, you can just say, I don't know, and I'll answer it. Like, you don't have to be so, like, you know, all in machismo or whatever.
No,
if you don't know, there's nothing wrong with saying you don't know. If you don't know, just say you don't know.
I told you, what do you have to do with Trump?
I'm going to explain it to you. And once you actually confirm who he is.
You asked me, do I know who he was? I told you,
okay,
yes.
So, but listen, okay, seriously, let me tell you why I asked the question. Because I don't want to take for granted that you know the history of Thomas Jefferson. Then the actual point that I'm making.
Thomas Jefferson. No, I don't.
What's the biggest prevalent? What's the prevalent point? Because if you know who Thomas Jefferson is, if you know the history, then you know why I just brought that up in the sense of you saying that Trump dated a black woman. You would understand that connection. I wouldn't even have to explain it to you if you knew who Thomas Jefferson was.
Okay.
So can you just admit you don't know who it is and I can explain it to you? Like, bro, stop having so much pride.
It ain't about pride. Just tell me.
It literally is because you don't want it. Can you just admit that you don't know who it is?
Why would I miss something?
I don't think he's going to come back, chat. I think that was his way of running. I'm willing to bet everything that he's not going to come back. This is his way. He literally just swiped out of the app to pretend as if something else was happening, and he's going to run. He's literally running. W's in the chat for Tanya, who sent a $9.99 super chat to say thanks for being here. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Justin, get the fuck out of my box. You're not coming up. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. This is Sparring with Santana. We are only looking for some debates. Did you go Google who Thomas Jefferson was?
Are you going to tell me? No.
Did you go Google it?
No, actually I'm at work, so that's why I did that. But I was talking to a
Jefferson
client.
I'll just tell you to move this along. Thomas Jefferson.
I know who Thomas Jefferson is. I don't know all the facts about it, but I know who he is.
You said you know about the history of Thomas Jefferson.
No, you said, cool. Do you know who Thomas Jefferson is? I said, yeah.
Cool. Then who? Just tell me like the high level. What's the most important thing that you can tell me about Thomas Jefferson?
He was a president.
Okay, good. Thank you for Googling that. Yes, Thomas Jefferson was a president. He was one of the. He's listed as one of the actual. He's listed as one of the founding fathers. The prevalent point about Thomas Jefferson is that Thomas Jefferson was a slave owner. He was a slave owner, and not only was he a slave owner, but he had a ton of kids by his slaves, black women. He fathered generations of black people, and he was an avid racist and an avid slave owner. The point that I'm making is just because you decide to procreate with a black person does not mean that you're not racist. Just because you date a black person does not mean that you're not racist. That's not how it works.
Dude, you talking about way back in the early 1900s.
I'm talking about a great example of someone who fostered a lineage of black people and was an avid racist.
With their slaves.
The point that I'm making is the proximity to black people does not make you not racist. Hey, who is David Sterling?
I don't know who David Sterling is.
I'm not David. Donald Sterling. Sorry, not David. Donald Sterling.
I don't know who Donald Sterling is.
Okay. Donald Sterling is the former owner of the LA Clippers, right? And Donald Sterling got into a whole scandal which forced him to sell the LA Clippers, right? And Donald Sterling actually told his girlfriend at the time, she recorded him, right? And this is the owner of the LA Clippers, and he told her, I don't want to see you. And he was talking about Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, one of the richest black men in the country, one of the most well-known, respected businessman, black man, everybody love Magic, right? Donald Sterling told his girlfriend, I don't want you to be seen with that black man in public. You can have sex with them, you can do whatever with them in private, but don't be seen with these black people in public. So Donald Sterling was willing to tell his girlfriend that it's okay to engage in sexual acts with black people, but you cannot be seen in public with black people. How, tell me, is the proximity, and again, this was a NBA owner who was always in proximity with black people, who was willing to let his girlfriend have sex with black people, but did not want her to be seen with black people. And that wasn't in the 1970s. You said 1900s.
Well, I got mixed up. I was just saying like that was.
Yeah, okay. Engage what I just told you about Donald Sterling.
I was reading. Go ahead. I was reading what they was putting.
Engage what I just told you about Donald Sterling. Proximity to blackness does not mean that you're not racist.
I'm not saying everybody's not racist. I'm not saying there's not racism in the.
What I'm telling you, made the point. You made the point that Donald Trump dated a black woman, so he's not racist. The point that I've tried to hammer home with you with Thomas Jefferson and Donald Sterling is that proximity does not mean that you're not racist.
What I'm saying is, he has always surrounded himself around black people. I just don't see a racist constantly always being around black people.
Sure. Tell me who's the most powerful black person in Donald Trump's cabinet.
Huh?
Tell me, not huh. Tell me who's the most powerful person. And tell me who's the most powerful black person in Donald Trump's cabinet.
I can't tell you.
Exactly.
There is one guy.
Yes, there is one guy. So this person that surrounds himself with black people that you just said has an entire cabinet. Which, fun fact, guys, because chat 1.8 thousand of us. Hold on, still talking. 1.8 thousand of us hanging out here, guys. My 14 Tenets of Fascism with Donald Trump. The video will be posted tomorrow on YouTube. So look out for that. If you're not following the YouTubes, make sure you do so. Santana Speaks. It'll be out on YouTube tomorrow. But a fun fact, 70% of Donald Trump's cabinet is women. Is men. 70% is men. And out of his entire cabinet, there's only one black person, and it's a black man. It's not even a woman. So, yeah. So you said that Donald Trump surrounds himself with black people, but for some reason he won't actually bring any black people into his cabinet and don't actually give them power.
So are you saying like he don't be around black people?
I'm saying that proximity does not mean
black people for nothing.
Just because you hire black people doesn't mean that you're not racist, bro.
Listen to you're saying like all the people you have with him a majority are white, except one black person.
The point that I'm making is proximity to blackness does not make you non-racist. That's the point.
Okay.
That's the point.
Oh, you could have just said that, like, because
that's what I've been saying this entire time.
No, you've been like, who is this person? Who is that person? Who is this person?
You're right. I'm sorry. I should have broke it down for you. I'm sorry. I thought that you would have actually been able to get the connection. I'll do it Barney style next time. I apologize.
No, it ain't about Barney style.
It's definitely about Barney style.
No.
Yes. Just because you're around black people does not mean you're not racist.
That's true.
Okay. And that's what I'm trying to say about Donald Trump, because you said he's not racist because he dated a black woman. I'm saying
he from the 80s to whenever, he have always been around black people and hung out with black people.
Did we not just agree that proximity to blackness does not mean you're not racist?
And I just agreed.
Exactly. So why are you going back to that point?
Racist, but from what I see, I just don't see. Maybe it's because where I'm from, if you don't like people, you don't hang with them.
Donald Trump is a failed businessman and a failed politician. Like you're going to be around people you don't like all the time. You know, he just sent the Justice Department after his former national security advisor, John Bolton. Like there's someone that was in his administration. Literally, he just sent the DOJ after them and charged him with 18 felonies. Donald Trump doesn't care about hanging around people that he likes or doesn't like. Got it.
I'm listening to you. That's all. I'm not.
Can you engage with the point now? Can you let go of the point that just because Donald Trump has been around black people, that doesn't mean he's racist? Donald Trump has actively been racist, right? From the 70s up until this last, most recently, up into saying that they were eating the cats and dogs, saying Kamala Harris turned black, like all of this other stuff. Donald Trump has a history of racism.
So people not allowed to state their opinion.
State what opinion?
She wasn't claiming that she was black. She was saying that she was Indian.
She's never said that she was Indian. She's a black woman, and she knows that she's a black woman.
She was Indian. Come on.
How many times have you had to tell people that you were a black man?
Never.
Exactly. So it's weird that for some reason you think that Kamala Harris had to go on record and tell people that she was a black woman, which she did every single chance. I didn't say she had to. Quick question for you. Where was Kamala Harris born and raised?
So do you think? Let me ask.
No. Follow me here. Follow me with this.
Wait,
follow me with this.
Let me ask you one question. Okay, go ahead. And then I'm going to ask you a question.
Where was Kamala Harris born and raised?
I think it was Canada.
No.
Where?
Oakland, California, one of the blackest areas in the country.
Okay.
What college? What college did she attend for undergrad?
Hold on. So,
no. Just follow me with this. Just follow me with this. Follow me with this. I'm not done with the actual thought process. Follow me with this. What undergraduate college did Kamala Harris go to? I
can't remember.
Okay.
She said a couple times. She
went to Howard University. She went to Howard University.
Greens in the tub and all that.
She went to Howard University. Hey, listen. You don't speak while I'm speaking. Have some actual self-control. That's not how a conversation works. I promise you, I'm going to let you get your wannabe talking points off as soon as I finish this dog walking, but walk with me. I'm going to send you a request to come off mute. She went to Howard University, which Howard University is not just an HBCU. Howard University is the HBCU. As someone who attended an HBCU, Howard University is the bar when it comes to HBCUs. Hey, what sorority did Kamala Harris cross while at Howard University? I sent you a request to come off mute.
I'm asking you the same thing I was telling you about. He did.
What sorority did Kamala Harris cross? What sorority did Kamala Harris?
That I was telling you though. You tell me.
What sorority did Kamala Harris cross at Howard University? I don't want to hear you monologue. I don't want to hear you whine. Stop complaining. You're a grown man. Be an adult. What sorority did Kamala Harris cross while at Howard University? If you don't know, just say you don't know. Again, I sent you a request to come off mute. I'm just going to tell you.
She went to listen to what you want to hear.
I just want you to answer the question, bro. Do you know how to answer a question?
I answered your question.
What was the question? What was the answer? What was the answer?
You gonna keep asking me questions over and over.
Yes, because I'm walking you down an actual thought process, but the two rocks that are click-clacking in your head won't stop whizzing past each other enough to catch the bubble. Catch the bubble, bud.
No, bud. You can't catch the bubble.
Kamala Harris went to Howard University. She crossed Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the first and oldest black sorority in the country, in the Divine Nine, through the Alpha chapter at Howard University. She then caucused with the Black Senate. I'm sorry. And while she was in the Senate, she caucused with the black members. Kamala Harris, at every single turn, has embraced who she is as a black woman. She knows that she's a black woman, and she has always been a black woman. And that's the point that I'm making.
So you don't think she have a problem with black people?
No, I think you have a problem with black people.
She just.
I think you have a problem with black people. You're literally up here. You're literally up here denying a black woman's blackness. So, you have a problem with black people.
So her convicting an innocent man when he was innocent. You don't think she had a problem with black people? You don't
know anything about the case. That's why you're sitting here saying the things that you're saying. Hector, you can talk to him.
Didn't have to force her to give another evidence.
So, okay.
Yes or no?
You know what? I choose peace today. Repeat your question, True Boss.
I said, didn't she have to? Which one? When they had to force her to turn over evidence that showed that he was innocent?
Incorrect.
Okay, what happened?
Well, it sounds like you don't even know what happened, so I guess my question to you is why you're citing it. Do you know what happened?
I'm going off what I heard.
You're going off of what you heard. I heard that birds like to pick at berries in Narnia. I don't know, like what you heard means nothing. So I'm pretty sure you're talking about Kevin Cooper. Do you know who Kevin Cooper is?
That's the guy that she put in prison for 5 years.
Okay, so I want to remind you, you started off saying something and then you asked us to finish telling you the story that you couldn't even cite. So you should probably stop filling in the blanks because you don't know what you're talking about. Kevin Cooper was a man convicted of unaliving a family. He was arrested back in the late 80s to early 90s. He's been asking time and time again to have evidence reviews, to have it released. And it was reviewed, by the way, in 2023, and it still showed that he was guilty. Kamala Harris never blocked anything.
What?
Because he's not innocent. And even if we were to particularly talk about the crime that he was in jail for, everyone tends to forget that he literally broke out of prison and unalived a white girl or raped a white girl.
I've never heard of that.
I know you didn't.
You haven't heard of a lot, bud. Seriously.
It seems like you haven't either.
Great. So I would argue.
We've been dog walking you on every single point because you don't know things.
Boy, you
so I would argue a very important. I would argue a very important part of blackness is that any black person.
He's up here. He's literally up here saying, "No, not me. You. I'm like rubber. You're like glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you." Get a thought together. Get a thought together. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hector.
No, you're good. I would argue a very important part, a tool that the black community should engage in is accountability. So when a black woman gets into criminal justice and ensures that even black people, when they commit the crime, they do the time, I think we should all praise that. I think that's a good thing.
I don't have no problem with doing nobody doing crime if they did something wrong.
You clearly do, because you're sitting up here complaining that Kamala Harris made sure that a guilty man stayed in prison. And even then, she wasn't even the one who exactly resided over all the details of that case, because it took place 30 years before she even got in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why would you come up and talk about something that you don't know about? Like, what makes you so confident to get in front of like almost 2,000 people, hell, with TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube together, about 2,500 people, and sit up here and talk about things that you don't know? Why would you be so adamant and say stuff with your whole chest when you don't know shit? Like, why would you do that? What gave you that false sense of confidence?
I just told you, while you saying he's racist, I don't think he's racist.
Yeah, but what gave you that false sense of confidence to come up here with so much bravado?
False sense of confidence? I still don't think he's racist. Do you have your opinions and I have mine?
Yeah, see, but you know what the difference is between my opinions and your opinions? My opinions are based off of facts. Your opinions are based off the fifis in your tum-tum. Like, I know things, you don't know things. That's the difference between me and you. That's the problem.
True boss, do you think that black people smell like piss and do you think black people smell like piss and crab legs?
No.
Would you say that opinion is racist?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the problem with this separation you guys keep making between racism and opinions, as if they don't often correlate.
He doesn't understand what you're saying. Debbie's in the chat for Fallen. Fallen sent a $2 super chat to say, my girl likes Barney style. LOL. Love Santana. Love you as well. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Please, if you're in the box and you're friendly, please drop out. We're not talking to friendlies. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. And also, guys, take care of Hector while he's up here. This is Hector. If you don't know Hector, make sure you hit that follow button and take care of Hector while he's hanging out with me, guys. And again, this is the backup account. Make sure you hit that follow button because I'm going to be doing more debates on the backup account versus the actual main account, which this is the main account. Follow the main account. But make sure that you're following the backup account. Hector, did you want to try again with him?
Yeah, a couple of people in the comments said I'm speaking above him, so let me try to.
You are. You did not get
this.
I tried to. That's why I said I had to break it down Barney style for him. I had to break it down Barney style for him.
So, True Boss, if you just agree that you can have a racist opinion, then we need to go over several racist opinions that Donald Trump would have, which I'm pretty sure Santana already has. But I guess I'll try this again. I'll make it very, 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 very simple. I'll give you a super duper easy one. Super easy one. I don't know what you're saying, boss. Are you near your mic?
It seems like he's back talking to someone else. He's not even paying attention.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck are we doing? That's why he doesn't know things. He doesn't pay attention.
Is that why he got so quiet? Because I just thought he could comprehend.
No, yeah, I was talking to somebody.
Okay, great.
Brandy, are you a Trump supporter? Brandy, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, no, Santana, I'm sorry.
No
I must have hit it.
W's in the chat for Lindsay. Lindsay sent a $5 donation saying, not Barney style. Hope you're good, friend. I'm good. Thank you so much for the $5. I fucking appreciate you so much. W's in the chat for Lindsay for the $5 dono. Go ahead,
Hector. True Boss, would you say it's a racist opinion to invalidate the blackness of someone?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I sound and look like a black person?
I can't see your picture really.
What's up there on the screen? But
honestly, I can't tell what race you is from your voice, from the way you talk.
That's fascinating. Okay. What about my picture?
Hold on, I'm trying to drop this thing, like the gifts and stuff.
You trying to drop gifts for who?
It was on. I'm on your page.
Thank you so much for the galaxy. You're awesome. Don't worry about gifting me, bro. Engage with Hector. Talk to Hector. Don't worry about the gifts. What are we doing?
I wasn't trying to gift you. I was trying to blow up his picture so I can see what he looks like.
Don't worry, I got it. Here, just look at the screen. I got you.
I swear, if you put that goddamn picture of Santana.
Hold on.
Thank you, Lindsay, for the $5 on Cash App. You know your next friend. Take care. WCU, Lindsay. Thank you so much.
Wait, where'd my picture go? Hold on.
You already know what picture he's gonna put up, right? You already know what picture he's gonna put up, right? I know y'all know what picture he's gonna put up. And to hear my voice and invalidate my blackness would be racist, or particularly from you would be anti-black. God, saw it coming.
That's him. That's Hector.
Well, he's black.
Yes, he is black.
What's the difference between me and Kamala Harris?
Nothing. What you mean, far as looks?
As far as let's say tone, voice. What are the differences? What would be the difference that you can identify to say that she's less black than me or not black?
Because the way she talk or the way you talk don't tell me if you're black or white. Because I know people that talk proper and people that don't talk proper. And they're black.
Quote unquote talking proper is not. It's not a holy shit.
I'm so tired of hearing that.
What do you call it?
Speaking English, bro. There's a difference between just speaking English and then AAVE.
So when someone
just because you don't understand AAVE.
So
somebody's in the chat for Lady Diva who sent a $5 donation to say the IQ levels need to be studied on some of these people and bring back the exit exam before graduating from high school. I completely agree. W's in the chat for that. Also, W's in the chat for Nola, who sent a $5 super chat to say, I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and pew somebody and wouldn't lose a voter. Okay. Trump talking about this caller. You're absolutely right. W's in the chat, guys. If anyone else like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Pay links and links here in the bio. Santana Speaks for you. Over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Guys, take care of Hector. Let's get Hector over 1,000 coins. He should be over 1,000 coins easy right now because, again, some motherfuckers just like ice skating uphill, and that's what's happening right now. We're literally ice skating uphill with him. Please take care of Hector.
So again, True Boss, tell me the differences.
What I'm saying is
you haven't answered my question yet, my guy. You haven't answered my question yet, so let's try this again.
Okay, what?
I want you to tell me the difference between myself and Kamala Harris.
Nothing.
How would you say that I'm black over her?
I never said she wasn't black.
I'm sorry, Santana, did you
I said she didn't, and he told me.
He said that she was Indian, and she's never said that she was black. I said, have you ever had to tell someone that you were black? I said she's embraced her blackness at every single opportunity.
And I didn't say that you made your point when you told me that. She shouldn't have to say that she's black.
But you were up here invalidating her blackness.
Literally invalidating her blackness. And what, like, honestly, I like to get like back to fucking Trump because what are we even doing?
Literally.
I never said that you didn't hear me say nail time that she said she
Okay, great. So let's bring this back to Trump. Trump says she is.
And that's why Trump is racist. Okay. That was the entire point.
I get you up. I understand what you're saying. I really do.
Okay, so you repeating yourself and saying that he's not racist.
Hold on a second. Breaking up. Hey Peter, are you a Trump supporter?
Happening right now. I mean,
Peter, are you a Trump supporter?
Right now. Trump is. I don't like what's happening. I'm afraid that things are getting a little weird.
1%.
Peter.
Yeah. I just think.
Are you a Trump supporter?
We're not going back. What he's doing is not gonna. It's
Peter.
He's undoing a lot of things.
Peter.
Are not gonna be able to
Peter.
He codifies.
Peter.
Like I said, I'm 1% very scared. 9%. I think you were trusting when you were. No, because I didn't like it. I didn't believe it. Did you know that it was fake? Yeah. Did you know
what just happened?
It was Yeah. I know. Yeah. Like they, because
Peter, lock in, bud.
21 days. I feel like part of this.
Peter, are you a Trump supporter? Peter, you're literally up on the panel.
Yeah.
Peter! My fucking head hurts.
Mondays, am I right?
W's in the chat from Moth of Beauty, who sent a $5 donation and said, Peter, the horse is here. Yes. Peter, the horse is. Yeah, I can't really do a good Lois. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter and like fucking locked in. Like next Trump supporter that comes up, lock in for me, bud. Like before you get up on the panel, lock in. Like before you even make it up here, just lock in for me. If you look up at the top, you see the word follow. That means you're not following me. This is the backup account. We're going to be doing more debates on the backup account. Make sure you follow the backup account. Hey, I missed that, but it looked fucking cool. And also follow the main account. This is the main account down here. Make sure you're following the backup and the main account.
Also, thank you guys for the points.
Absolutely. W's in the chat for Rad Storm, who sent a $2 super chat to say Central Park 5 needs a mention. Sorry for the exonerated 5. Yeah, absolutely. We'll get to that. I don't even think he can keep up with that one. W's in the chat for Brittany for the $2 donation saying the party of law and order is driving. Yeah. No, W's in the chat. I know. W's in the chat for all the donors. True Boss, are you here? Are you back? Are you
I'm here.
Okay. Hector.
All right. Can you engage with what we last said? The whole purpose of us doing the little derail to Kamala Harris is to show that Donald Trump is very much a racist. And one of the most blatant examples would be how he tried to invalidate her blackness. And I'm going to spend this a little bit now into DEIA. Would you say you're a fairly accomplished man? You've done quite a bit in your life?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine having someone tell you that everything that you gained is because of white sympathy in DEI.
Yeah,
Do you think that would be a racist argument?
Yeah.
Okay. Kamala Harris is one of the most qualified presidential candidates that we have ever had in the history of the United States of this country. And according to Donald Trump, she's a DEI hire who was only picked because she was
I don't believe
black,
that.
which is hilarious because he's selective on when he wants to call her black or not.
I don't believe that.
What Donald Trump does. So when you come up,
if he said that, I don't believe that at all.
Come up here and you defend a man, you should probably be a little bit more informed of his opinions.
Yeah, I never heard that. I only heard some things, but not that.
I don't think you've heard much, friend. Not gonna hold you.
Well, I've been, yeah, the stool right here.
Directs, are you a Trump supporter? W's in the chat for Peyton, who sent a $10 donation saying, "Great job, brother. We appreciate you." Gary, I appreciate you for the 10. And it's fucking spinning up here. We're fucking spinning.
What up? My boy gonna be down here at 1:30.
I think he needs to go and handle his business.
He's talking to everybody except us. You do know that you're like on a TikTok live in front of like 2,000 people, right?
Yep.
You got it? You got it?
Why are you talking to everybody else instead of us?
Anna right here. What did you ask?
He's in the chat for Jacqueline, who sent a $5 donation and says, sending this for some aspirin since MAGA gives nothing but headaches. Thank you for all that you do. Like literally, I actually have a headache now. So yeah.
Listen, aspirins and ashwagandha, I'm telling you.
Holy smokes. Ben, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
Hey, True Boss.
What? Yeah.
Fuck off.
Pedophile. Pedophile.
That's the best you got?
Hey, why? Hey, it's a free country.
Hey, why? Why did you come up here to be weird?
I ain't being weird. You're the one saying MAGA doesn't care. We do care.
You literally. Hey, question for you, Ben. Did you think that you were going to get kicked because you started saying certain words?
You make no fucking sense.
You're so triggered. You're such a snowflake.
You are.
You're such a little whiny baby.
Not snowflake, man.
Why are you such a little whiny? Hey, Ben.
Let's be face to face.
Shushies, bub. You're so emotional. It's okay. I'll put a binky in your mouth. It's okay.
No binky.
Hey, shushies. Listen, I'm up here. I'm gonna take care of you. I know your feelings are really big right now. You don't know how to communicate. You don't know how things work in the world. The world is so scary because you don't know how the world works. I understand. And when you're stupid and you don't know how the world works, you immediately get triggered. I get it.
No, I don't.
Okay. It's okay. Go ahead and come back on. And then he ran.
You know,
what are we doing?
Santana, I've been asking for months now. Maybe you may have an answer because we apparently can crap on our party better than they can. I've been asking for months now, Trump supporters, to give me an example of a Democratic official who's been convicted of CSAM and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. And I have yet to get one. Mm-hmm. And I can name 5 off the top of my head right now within the last 6 months. So I'm a little confused. Do you happen to know any?
I'm not even gonna hold you. I can't even collect myself to pull it together. The one thing that I do know, though, is that it's not like that's not a party issue, right?
Certainly.
And for some reason, like they think that it is, but they're the only ones that the only ones that refuse to hold those type of people accountable. And I have a problem with that. Like that's my problem. Like there's no accountability for those type of people when it comes to, just like I was talking about, like the young Republicans and how they were openly racist, sexist, all this other stuff. And there's not going to be any real like consequence. Like the vice president of the United States is standing 10 toes down as far as defending them.
Kids. He called them kids.
And jokes in their 20s and 30s.
But you brought up a great point, though. I like that you said that it's not a party issue, because it very much isn't. When we're looking to protecting children and women, it doesn't have fuck all to do with party. But oftentimes they are the ones who like to project.
Yeah. Yeah, we know what it is. Like, and that's why I say MAGA doesn't care. Like, he came up here and he proved that he didn't care, because literally if he did, all he had to do, like, this is the funny thing about this background for me. The funny thing about this background is all you have to do is prove me wrong and explain to me how you care. And they can't do that because they're all performative and they're all perpetual victims. MAGA are all perpetual victims. You said Dems don't protect children. Cool. Hey, Jay-Z, I'm going to send you a request. You come up here and tell me how that is. I'm going to mute you as well, bud, because no one cares about what you're saying in the chat. Come up here and tell me about that. Jay-Z, you said Dems don't protect children.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like in the cities. What have they done to help the black people in the hood? Nothing.
Why are we specifically talking about quote unquote black people in the hood?
Because the Democrats have controlled the big cities for as long as forever, it seems to me.
Hey,
and they've done nothing
who voted to release the Epstein list?
The worst part of
who voted to release the Epstein list?
Excuse me?
Who voted to release the Epstein list?
Well, that's what they have to do with black kids.
Who voted to release the Epstein list?
I'm just talking about black
No. Because we understand that Jeffrey Epstein was one of the biggest traffickers of children in the history of the world.
No, we don't.
The Republican Party, yes, we do.
Know that. Joe Biden.
No, the actual information is out. But what about Biden? I hear you. But the information is actually out. Hey, how old are you, Jay-Z?
I'm 75.
Okay, then act like it. Stop acting like you're 12. You know how a conversation goes, one at a time.
You always attack your guests.
One at a time. No, I'm attacking the fact that you don't have emotional regulation. Be an adult. One at a time.
Here you go again. So you don't know how to talk to people.
No, you don't know how to have a conversation. Hey, shushies. Shushies. One at a time. I'm not attacking your character. I'm saying be an adult and go one at a time. Now, the thing that I said is Epstein is one of the biggest trafficker of children in the history of the world. And the Democratic Party has been putting pressure to release the Epstein list. One of the biggest key factors of why the government is currently shut down is because there is a Congress member who won a special election in the House out of Arizona who needs to be sworn in. And if she is sworn in, then she is the deciding vote that would put pressure on the Republican Party and force Mike Johnson to have to release the Epstein list. That's why Mike Johnson will not call the House back and will not look to pass any type of spending bill because they do not want to have to swear her in and release the Epstein list. Now, Jay-Z, I'm going to send you a request to come off mute. I would like for you to respond to that.
Okay. The government is shut down because the Democrats shut it down, not the Republicans. Every Republican voted to keep the government open. The Democrats voted no. They didn't, so they couldn't get the 60 votes.
Can you respond to what I said? What did I? Can you respond to the fact that Mike Johnson does not want to confirm the actual member that won the special election because she's the deciding vote to release the Epstein list?
I agree with you 100%. You're absolutely correct, but you're wrong on why the government is shut down.
I'm not.
Correct on what your comment was.
Why is the government shut down? Why is the government shut down?
Because Schumer had the Democrats vote against the CR.
What happens? What happens if the CR passes?
Excuse me?
What happens if the CR passes the way it is?
It goes on. The government continues to open. It's about 6 or 7 weeks.
There's something really big that happens that's supposed to sunset.
Opens up.
No, there's something that's supposed to sunset at the end of 2025. You said you're 75. What type of health care do you have?
The Obama subsidies are supposed to, and they're supposed to end by the end of the year, based on a Democrat law. That was
the ACA. The ACA, yeah. Did you know that the ACA subsidies? Did you know ACA overall and the subsidies are massively liked by not only Democrats and independents, but by Republicans and even people that claim to be MAGA. Did you know that?
Of course I do.
Okay.
And
did you know?
I also know that.
Did you know that if the actual subsidies are sunset, currently the subsidies are paying 83% of the cost for the Affordable Care Act, meaning if those subsidies are sunsetted, people are going to have to pick up an additional 83% of their health care coverage. Did you know that?
Yes. And you said the word if. So if means if the committees or the committee that's supposed to be looking at
No. The reason why I say if is because unless they pass a CR with extensions of the subsidies, if they keep it how it is, then it's going to be an increase of 83%. That's the if. The if isn't like, oh, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. No. It will happen if the Democrats accept what the Republicans put out, then it will happen. It's definitive.
No, you're not talking about the entire picture. You're giving a partial picture. If the CR is voted, let's say the Democrats come back tomorrow and they say, all right, let's go along with the Republicans and pass the CR. What happens then? What happens to the government? What happens to the Senate?
The government opens back up and the actual subsidies sunset.
No, what happens then is, well, that's if nothing is done. You're coming to a conclusion, but you're not talking about reality.
That's not a conclusion. Okay, hold on. So several bills, more so one big, beautiful bill. has been passed since Donald Trump has taken the Oval Office. In the Big Beautiful Bill, there wasn't a single provision whatsoever that tried to make an attempt outside of cuts to expand on healthcare or introduce any type of Trump kit. He literally ran off of having concepts of a plan for healthcare. And with the plan to make this new bill and cut the remainder of people and alleged undocumented migrants out, he's provided no solution for these subsidies that allow people to afford the healthcare that they have.
All right, Hector.
So you keep saying,
what is regular
I'm about
order?
to answer you. I'm about to answer you. So you keep saying, if this doesn't happen, then that will happen. Republicans have provided.
Hey, Jay-Z, I literally have already explained to you how a conversation works. I've literally already explained to you how a conversation works. One at a time. Again, you're 75. Act like it. Finish your point, Hector. Sorry.
I was about done. Thank you. Republicans have provided absolutely no solutions, no caveats, no nothing to keeping healthcare affordable for Americans, American citizens. Nothing. That is exactly why Democrats are not voting with them. I don't know why you guys keep getting this shit twisted.
Jay-Z, I sent you a request to come off mute. The floor is yours. No one's going to interrupt you. Go.
Hector, what is regular order?
I beg what?
What is regular order, Hector?
We're talking about in Congress?
In the Senate.
In the Senate. Elaborate.
You see that? Well, the key is if the CR was passed, then it would allow the Senate to go into regular order, which means the committees of the Senate would start to do their work analyzing all of the legislation that's proposed, including extending the subsidy.
There's no legislation that's proposed to extend the subsidy. That doesn't matter. Literally, what you just said is a moot point. There's no legislation. It is moot. There's no legislation that is currently on the floor to extend the subsidies. There's none. There's none.
That would have to be in the resolution beforehand.
Sir, you have no clue. The government has to be open for the legislation to be proposed, to be acted on, so that the committees could look at the proposed legislation.
So your point is if the CR. Hold on. Just to make sure I have just so I have an understanding.
Yes, please.
Your point is the Democrats should accept the CR that gives no insurances that these subsidies that's going to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to everyday Americans, and they should just accept it in a hope that there would be some type of possibility of the Senate bringing an extension to the ACA subsidies when the Republican Party, who's in charge, has been adamant about not extending it.
The purpose
make it make sense.
No, you don't make sense. The purpose of the CR is to continue Biden's budget. That's what the CR does. The CR continues Biden's budget. That's what
the CR does, bud.
You understand that?
I know. Hey, Jay-Z, engage with what I just said.
I am. I'm telling you.
You're not. So you want the Democrats to accept a CR that gives them no assurances that the subsidies for the ACA is going to be extended on a hope that they can somehow get the Republican Party to extend those subsidies.
The CR has to be first.
No, we're past the CR. I need you to engage with the second part of what I just said.
Not the second part, we were past the CR. The second part is the extension of the subsidies.
Again, what incentive does the Republican Party have to pass the subsidies when, one, they have been opposed to the subsidies, they've been opposed to the Affordable Care Act, they have not given any type of assurances that they would want to actually give any type of extension to those subsidies. So why should the Democrats hope that it's going to happen?
So to shut down the government, people get fired, people get
Why should the Democrats hope that it's going to happen if they've got no reassurances?
Because the Democrats are using the CR.
Jay-Z, I know that you're trying to get your talking points off. I want you to answer the question. Why should the Democrats believe that the Republicans are going to extend the subsidies when they have given no assurances or any kind of consideration that they even want to extend the subsidies?
Well, because we don't have a chance to know what's in the subsidies. How much of the subsidy is to go to help illegal aliens? Nobody.
Why are you
not one penny of the Affordable Care Act subsidies go towards helping undocumented immigrants?
Correct.
Not one penny.
Okay, so
it all goes to American. It all goes to American citizens. The Republican Party is actively trying to harm American citizens.
That sounds terrific to me.
Why are you so comfortable gambling the health care of millions of Americans? That's my question.
We are shutting down government.
Jay, hold on.
Get the Democrats' way.
I really need to understand something from you.
You guys have been talking forever.
No, because you haven't been answering questions.
Let me say this real quick. W's in the chat for Timberly, who sent a $25 donation saying, "Keep fighting the good fight." Timberly, not gonna hold you. I'm close to crashing, but I appreciate the 25. W's in the chat for Megan, who sent a $1 donation saying, "You use my favorite line on an angry MAGA, especially men. Such big feelings." Yeah, he has really big feelings. W's in the chat for Sherry, who sent a $10 donation to say, you know what? I could definitely use some Tylenol to help with them. I'm not gonna fuck up the word.
Acetaminophen.
I know I will. Acetaminophen. Yeah, acetaminophen. There we go. Acetaminophen. To help with the in love from Canada. I appreciate you. W's in the chat for Devana, who sent a $5 donation saying, for Hector's question, the site lists both parties. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna read that out, but I'm gonna definitely check that out later. W's in the chat for the donors, guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Guys, make sure you're taking care of Hector, because Hector is not just hanging out. Hector is up here schooling these people at the same time. Make sure we're showing Hector some love. Let's get his coins up. Also, let's hit his pay links. You know, Hector, I'm sure he likes coffee. I'm sure he likes, scones. I'm sure he likes, whatever the fancy stuff that people like. Like, let's show Hector some love as well. Last but not least, guys, follow button. This is the backup account. We're going to be doing more debates on the backup account. Make sure you hit the follow button for the backup account. And also, this is the main account. Make sure you follow the main account. Follow both of them. Follow Hector too. All right, Hector, you got it. And then Jay-Z can go.
I like ashwagandha and coconut water. It's my therapy at this point. So, my question to Jay-Z specifically is, why are you so comfortable gambling with the healthcare of millions of American citizens? Because this is the part that's been getting me. You guys are so willing to knock off a less than 1% of alleged undocumented migrants who are getting this, and screwing over millions of American citizens who do. And I've never hated someone that much to where I'm willing to hurt my own people to go spite someone else. And as you mentioned yourself, Jay-Z, this is something that can allegedly be negotiated later on in the Senate and in the committees after it passes. If Republicans were so dead set on, we just don't want them to have it, we want to make sure Americans have it and everything's fine, why can't they give those guarantees now? Why can't they give us those assurances now? Because if they did, Democrats would most likely easily vote for the bill, at least for the last proposal, I believe, which was a 1-year extension on the subsidies, which is not enough, but it's a start. They would have at least voted for that. But they're not even giving Democrats that. So if there's one party that's clearly showing that they actually care about American citizens and their health care, it's going to be Democrats.
Well, to answer your question, all I'm saying is pass the CR. Let's get government opened again. Let's stop the harm.
You're not engaging in what we're saying, Jay.
So that we
Jay,
can get
can you please stop repeating the same thing and actually engage in the point that we keep making?
I'm saying instead of holding the entire country hostage for a Democrat objective,
that is what your party is doing. Tell Republicans to give Americans the guarantee that their health care won't go up now.
Jay, I have a question for you. Jay, I have a question for you. What did you do for a living, or do you still work?
No, I'm retired.
Okay, you're retired. What did you do for a living?
I was a stockbroker.
Okay, you were a stockbroker. Did you ever make deals, right? What if someone came to you and told you, like, hey, I have this mystery stock. I'm not going to tell you what the mystery stock is, but if you invest $100,000 in the mystery stock, then after I make money off of it, I'll tell you what the stock is, and then you could buy some.
I throw them out of my office.
Exactly. That's what they're doing, because there's no assurances at all. But now if I came to you and said, hey, there's a mystery stock. Hold on, just listen for a second, Jay. Jay, just listen for a second. If I came to you and I said, hey, there's a mystery stock, I can't tell you what it is, but I guarantee you that if you invest in this mystery stock, that you will make at least, if you invest $100,000, I will guarantee you at least $20,000 on your return. If we make more, then you get more. But at the very minimum, you're going to make $20,000 off of that $100,000, and then I'll tell you what it is. Would you consider that?
No.
Why?
Because there's an idiot that's in my office. You don't go into a broker or a financier and say, I'm going to keep a mystery.
There's a fucking idiot on my live. I refuse. I fucking refuse. Because you're not actually engaging in reality. You willingly decided not to engage in reality because it didn't fit your narrative. Fuck out of here.
Playing in our faces.
Literally playing in our faces. I refuse. W's in the chat for Jillian, who sent a $5 donation saying Fox News brain rot is insane, dude. Yes, it is. And that's exactly what it is. Like, that's absolutely what it is. W's in the chat.
I can't simplify it anymore for people. This is something everyone should understand. Guarantee that our healthcare is not going to go up, and that it'll be a lot easier to negotiate.
Yes.
Why is this such a hard concept for people to understand? Or those people, I should say. Thank you, Mary, for the $10 on Venmo. Keep up the great work. I intend to. I appreciate you. Thank you.
People that was there, it seems like they're gone. I fucking headache. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And honestly, again, MAGA, if you just said the shit with your chest, if you actually just said it with your chest, I would literally respect you. I would respect you if you were willing to say, you know what? I voted for hate. I don't really care. I don't know what Antifa is, but I just say it because Trump says it, so I'm scared of it. If you just say, you know, I always talk about DEI, but I'm just talking about black people. I don't want black people to have stuff. I will respect that. Instead of saying we need to protect our borders, you could just say, hey, there's too many brown people here and it makes me uncomfortable. I will respect that. Instead of saying, oh, the Constitution is the law of the land, you should just say, hey, I only care about rights for me. I don't care about rights for everyone else. I would respect the shit out of that. If you would just say, instead of I love America, you would just say, you know what? I wish we had a white America. I would respect the shit out of that. But you're all too much of a coward to even do that. And you can't prove me wrong that you actually care about any of those things, because every single time you guys come up here, you do identity politics. You always do identity politics. You came up here, he came up here and started talking about the black crime in the ghetto.
The black kids, what are they doing to protect?
Yeah, the black kids. You don't give a shit about black kids. You don't give a shit about kids. If you did, we would have common sense gun reform already. We would have real regulations around 2A if you actually cared. Are you serious or are you lying? What are you talking about, Naomi? It's who's serious or who lying? Like, if you actually cared about the black kids, you would care that, hey, November, you know what's funny about the government being shut down? 42 million low-income Americans are about to lose their SNAP benefits. 42 million. 42 million. Because Donald Trump is scared of what's in the Epstein files. Because the Republicans hate Americans. That's why the government is shut down. You guys don't care. Naomi, if you're a Trump supporter, get up here. You can speak. The witness, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay. Prove me wrong, but I'm cheering for you. I promise you, I'm cheering for you. Prove me wrong. I don't think you guys actually care about any of the things that you say you care about.
Well, the Democrats did not want to sign the CR bill.
What did that have to do with? What does that have to do with caring about you,
sir?
Literally,
nobody would be losing anything. It would have continued the funding that was already in place for the people who needed it.
You would be losing.
They refused it.
It was set to expire.
You would be losing the ACA subsidies.
Okay, the ACA subsidies. Let's go there. I don't know if you remember when Obamacare came out. I remember that it was voted on Christmas Eve night.
Don't do it.
No Republicans voted for it.
That's a lie.
Okay, so Obamacare came about.
The Affordable Care Act. I know all about, and I don't know how old you think I am, but I'm 38. I'm 38. I know when the ACA came into place. I remember the ACA. I remember it. So you can keep going, but I'm not some young kid on the internet.
I didn't think you were. No. You don't look old, but I get it. So C-19 came about. The Democrats wanted extra funding for, people who were having medical problems, and it was lengthy and all of those things. So the Republicans agreed to it, but when they agreed to it, they set a deadline, which we all know that the deadline is coming up.
The COVID ACA right now have nothing to do with the other subsidies that's in place.
Sure. Well, it does.
The COVID subsidies have already sunset.
Anytime an entity subsidizes,
so again, engage with the fact that the COVID subsidies already sunsetted.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they
haven't. This is the sunset of it.
No, it's not. No,
actually, with these subsidies, yes, sir.
No, it's not.
Obamacare currently takes 10% of people's income.
The subsidies that they're looking to keep in place are the additional subsidies. It's right. The 83. I'm sorry. I've been saying 83%. It's 80.3%. It's 80.3. There's an 80.3 subsidy that's being paid. It's a government share of a subsidy. And right now, it's the there's a lower cost that's being paid by the actual individual, but like the actual COVID-19 subsidies have already sunset.
Okay. But these extra subsidies haven't, and they will. And what it will do is reveal the monster that Obamacare is on people who are paying for their insurance. It's
why not actually fix the
really
it's
system? Actually a wealth grab.
Why not fix
from
the
people who
system?
Can pay? Wait a minute. From
why
people who can pay
to
those who don't and won't pay. That's what it is.
Why
right
is
now.
it that you're sitting here saying that you're okay with harming people just to quote unquote show the monster? The Republican Party has tried to repeal the Affordable Care Act over 60 times and has never implemented a plan to actually replace it. Why are you okay with them getting rid of health care for millions of Americans without an actual plan to do anything about it?
Well, maybe there'll be a better way. Because Obamacare will be revealed to be
we would go back to what it was before the Affordable Care Act. Do you remember do you remember what life was like before the Affordable Care Act?
Yes, let me tell you my personal experience.
No, I don't care about your personal experience.
My insurance went up 4 times.
I genuinely don't care about your personal experience.
And I had a $10,000 deductible. Okay?
When I tell you I don't give a shit about your personal experience.
I know you don't, but that makes you weak in what you're talking about.
It's not about you. It's not about me.
Understanding
it's about
is
our
understanding,
society.
sir.
And so the point that I'm making is prior to the Affordable Care Act, insurance companies could actually deny people for pre-existing conditions. They could actually remove you if they deem that you have a condition that they no longer wanted to cover. Like they could just literally turn you around for any and everything. They can't do that
Or they could do like Obamacare and make it super expensive. They could do that too. That was an alternative.
Healthcare is already super expensive.
Obamacare is super expensive.
The ACA
is going to take 80. It's going to take 25% of people's income to keep up.
Why hasn't the Republican Party put any type of healthcare plan out?
Because we have Obamacare right now.
Oh, so you're telling me that just because there's an actual plan in place that they're not going to put in? Why did Donald Trump say 9 years ago then he had a healthcare plan that was coming in 2 weeks?
When you get something new, you have to get rid of the old.
Answer that question.
Always remember that.
Answer that question.
It's not new unless you get rid of everything that's old.
Answer that question. Why did Donald Trump say 9 years ago that he had a health care plan that was coming in 2 weeks?
I don't know. But Obamacare, what he did do,
if the Republican Party
what he did do was took away the penalty.
Republican Party doesn't have, no, he didn't take away shit.
Yes, he did. The penalty went away when Donald Trump became president.
It got sunsetted because the Republican Party put the penalty in. Ted Cruz threatened to filibuster the Affordable Care Act unless they put that poison pill in. Literally, the Republican Party did that because they didn't want the Democrats to have a win.
Well, Obamacare,
even more than that, the Republican Party has tried to appeal the Affordable Care Act over 60 times, and they've failed each and every time. If they've tried to repeal it for over 60 times, why would they not have an actual replacement lined up and ready to go?
I can't answer that.
Because they don't give a shit about people's health care.
And you think Obamacare does?
I think that it's better than what things were.
It doesn't care about you.
I think it's better than what things were. And I think that the Democratic Party is the only party that has tried to actually put a plan out to help Americans.
By the way,
the Republican Party.
By the way, 52% of legal migrants are on welfare.
That's not true.
We can't maintain that. That's a fact.
That's not true.
We can't maintain that.
Wait, where'd you get your facts from?
I've read it over and over many times.
Tell me, if you read it over and over, tell me where I can find it to read it right now.
Just look it up.
No, tell me where.
What percentage of legal migrants receive welfare?
Tell me where.
Use your source. Because it's a true
I want your source. You read it. You just gave me the number.
I can't tell you where I read it from.
Because you just pulled it out your ass.
I did not pull it out my ass.
Okay, you pulled it out the fifis in your tum-tum then. You didn't pull it out of any place of reality.
Listen, man. You're on the wrong side of history because you have no understanding of how business works. People who get subsidized.
Why? You think that I don't know?
Somebody makes up the money for the people that are subsidized.
Listen. You think that I don't have an understanding how business works because you think that you're talking again. This is the second time, and I keep trying to tell you. I keep trying to tell you. I am not one of these young kids that's on the internet. That you're in. I'm not one of these young kids that's on the internet that doesn't know how things work. I'm 38 years old. I have more than an understanding. I have more than an understanding of business in corporate America and small businesses.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So you're not going to sit here and try to play me like I don't know because I've never had a job. I'm 38 years old. I know business. Hey, fun fact. I have multiple degrees in business. My undergrad degree is in marketing. My undergrad degree is in marketing. My first MBA is in management. My second MBA is in supply chain management and logistics. I've worked for Fortune 50 companies. I own my own business. So please don't try to tell me I don't know about business. Why the fuck do I need to tell you where my degrees are from?
Why not tell me? You should be proud of it.
Because we're on the internet in front of over 2,000 people. Did you not realize that we're on the internet in front of over 2,000 people? Why would I tell you where my degrees are from?
If you are who you say you are, you tell it.
For fucking
Are you
what?
who you say you are?
This is irrelevant because you could care less who he actually is.
I want you to actually engage. I want you to engage. I want you to engage in the point. The Republican Party is stripping away health care and is going to cost Americans money. You don't care about that, though, because you voted for hate.
Of course I do.
No, you don't. You literally don't.
Of course I do. What y'all want to do is blame Donald Trump.
You came up here and I told you to prove to me.
For the slings and arrows that Barack Obama.
You came up, I told you to prove to me how you care. And the first thing that you said was the Democrats. Let's try this again. Prove to me how you care and don't talk about the Democrats because it's not about the Democrats. It's about MAGA. It's about you. Prove to me that you care. Go.
I came up here and told the truth. That's how. You want to revel in your nonsense, your ego.
I don't give a shit about your soapbox.
Can
you prove that you care? Or you can just admit that you don't. Jeff, I tried to let you up. I don't know what happened.
My children's insurance.
Talking. Jeff, okay, there you go.
Your children's insurance. You pay your household insurance.
What up, Jeff?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. Hold on, give me 1 second. W's in the chat for Morgan. Morgan sent a $10 donation saying, my child is 4 and has autism spectrum disorder. This would be a pre-existing condition and insurance could deny coverage from him. How is that fair? Exactly. Like, that's what we go back to. That's what we go back to. W's in the chat for Morgan. Thank you so much for the 10. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Take care of Hector. He's still hanging out. Take care of Jeff. Jeff is here. I know we love Jeff. I'll let you guys go for a second. Okay, go ahead, Hector. Sorry.
Yeah, I just had one to read out. Thank you, Feisty, for the $15 on Venmo. I'm not reading out your message. I appreciate you, though. Thank you so much. What's going on, Jeff?
What's going on? I'm doing this for the benefit of the chat because linear conversations are easy to follow. When people dodge and weave, then it becomes really confusing. The witness, you said 50-something% of legal immigrants are on welfare. And my brother Santana said, prove it. And it seems like you're saying, just believe me. Is that what you're saying? Don't go on teacup. Come back. I haven't even started on the appetizer yet.
I'm going to pull it up with the source. So hold on.
That's okay. Perfect.
Cool. W's in the chat for Yaya, who sent a $25 donation. I know you said no thanks, but I'm still going to say thank you. You're fucking awesome. You're fucking awesome. I really appreciate you so much. Also, guys, just a reminder, this is the backup account. So if you look up at the top, you see the word follow. That means you're not following me. Hit the follow button. This is the backup account. We're going to be doing more debates on this, but this is the main account. Make sure you follow the main account as well, because, we'll be there as well, especially tonight. Late Nights is back this evening. We'll be on the main account, but make sure you follow both of the accounts. Also, follow Hector, show him some love. Follow Jeff, show him some love. I promise you, these two guys are fucking amazing. You won't regret it. And again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Guys, please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. This has been draining. Not even gonna hold you.
Thank you, Jeff, for picking back up on that, because the fact that he got real specific with the number is what really caught my interest.
Yeah,
it's a U.S. Today. It's a U.S. Today article that says more than half of legal migrants receive welfare.
Today. What's the title of the U.S. Today article?
There you go. Now you look it up.
What's the title of the U.S. Today article?
The title is More Than Half of Migrants Receive Welfare. And I want an apology.
Let's see what we got here.
You got a slow computer if you ain't got it yet.
No, I have it in front of me.
Yeah, read it.
So USA Today, hold on.
Read the title,
USA
please.
Today, yeah, I'm reading it, but let's read the whole thing.
Yeah, what?
Real quick, hold up. Hey, the witness, I have a question for you.
No. Read the headline and then read the article.
I don't know why you're talking while I'm talking.
Read the article, smart guy.
So
you made a fool of yourself and Santana.
Hey, the witness. Right now, what you're doing is you're embarrassing.
Is besting you.
You're embarrassing.
You learned something.
Hold on, because I want to read this. I want to read this because
read it.
You know what's funny about being a.
It's nothing funny hoochie? That you're stupid.
You know what's funny about being a headline hoochie is
Go ahead.
That there's actual context in the article.
Yeah, right? It is. Read it. You read it?
So hold on.
I'm waiting.
Hey, before I go past the article. Right, because you're right. I'm sorry. Before I get into the article,
what'd you say?
Listen,
what'd you say?
Hold on. 1 second.
Don't worry, I got you, Pop.
I got you.
Hold on.
Real quick. Listen, you're up here, and there's a whole bunch of Jesus shit on.
Read the article.
Stop talking.
No.
Listen, stop talking. Galatians 5:22 and 23 of your book says the last one of the gifts of the Spirit is self-control.
What's your fruit?
Right now, you're acting
he
like
has none.
Now you're acting like Saul. You're acting like Solomon. Whenever they get the Spirit of God, it's like you're dancing naked in the street.
Stop
Give me a second,
that.
Jeff. Give me a second. It's okay. I got you. Listen, hey, I'm about to read it. I just need you to stop so I can read it. Okay. So the actual title says, report, more than half of migrants on welfare. Now, right below that, it says Alan Gomez, USA Today. And then right below that, it says updated September 2nd, 2015 at 7:21 p.m. Eastern. Hey, the witness, what's today?
What does that mean?
What is today?
Do you think it has changed?
Yes.
Stop.
Not only, hold on.
Stop.
Not only was this article,
Stop.
wait, this article is from 10 years ago. Hold on. Shh. Listen. The article is from 10 years ago.
I'll go get a
No, hold on. No, let me finish. The article is from 10 years ago, and they use a study from 2012.
It's worse than that. Do you know what the methodology of the study was, Santana?
I haven't even gotten that far.
They did surveys. So they're not even looking at like official counts. They're just doing surveys. The witness, here's the thing, right? I'm an atheist, but I have friends that are Christian that would love for me to go back to Christ. They would love it. And people like you make it very difficult. They make it difficult because if you are a Christian, then I don't want no parts of it, right? Because you're a liar, right? You're an absolute liar. But that's okay if you want to believe what you want to believe about immigrants in your own living room and just look at the wall and just say the things you want to say. That's fine. When you go out into the world and you have all this shit about Jesus in your profile, and I'm telling you, I'm an atheist and I'm almost like I'm anti-religion, but I do understand that some people have a need for it, and you're doing damage to those people.
I have another one from 2023, by the way.
You think
the same thing. Man, shut up.
Yeah, listen. If the methodology is the same.
Shut the fuck up.
If the methodology is the same.
Why are you so emotional?
You heathen, you apostate. If the methodology is the same, they're doing the exact same thing.
I'm sorry, Jeff. Give me a second.
I got you.
Hey, the witness. Seriously, no. Stop. Seriously. Don't start with any of the homophobia or transphobia in that. I'm serious. If you try, listen, stop coming off mute and listen to me. Stop coming off mute and listen to me. I will continue to engage in this conversation with you. But if you start with homophobia, transphobia, any of that bullshit, you will get kicked. We are not playing those games. I need to make sure you understand that right now. Are we good? Now you can come off mute. Are we good?
Of course.
Perfect.
Admit you were wrong, though.
I'm not admitting that I'm wrong about anything. Okay. I want you to give me something, and I hope that you're not talking about the actual source from the House budget.
Okay. I have another one here from 2023.
Okay, what is it?
And it's from the Beak Center.
The what?
And it says in 2023.
Hold on, slow down. It's from the what?
The Beak Center.
What's the Beak Center?
I guess it's a news. I don't know if it's a news outlet or it's from Georgetown. It's from Georgetown University.
Oh my God.
Okay. It says in 2023.
What's the name?
Are you gonna let me read it?
No, I don't want you to read it. I want you to give me the information so I can pull it up and see what you're talking about. You think I'm just gonna trust you, bro?
It's from the Center for Immigration Studies.
What's the website or what's the title? Like, give me something that I can pull up and actually look.
Just so you know, the CIS is the last source that he gave. They just updated the survey they did.
Okay, well, this one's from 2023. Is that good enough?
They're still doing a survey, Marshall.
Well, they say that the number is going to be lowered in 2025 because benefits are being cut for these migrants. So I'm absolutely right.
Hey, the witness, do you know what a survey is
the number.
The witness.
Do you know what a survey is?
Yeah, man, stop, man. I can't believe it.
The witness.
Y'all not black men, man. You're not a man. Y'all not men.
Do you know what a survey is?
First off, the witness. You're a child.
I'm a child.
What is a survey?
You are.
I just corrected you.
What is a survey, child?
You were wrong.
What is a survey?
Repeat after me.
Listen to the question.
Hold on,
Listen to the
hold on.
question.
Seriously.
Listen to the all right.
No, fuck him. Because again, like I'm so sick of these people that call themselves adults not having any type of fucking emotional regulation. Like, why can't you? And they come up here and they're 50, 60, 70 years old and they can't regulate enough just to have a fucking conversation. What are we even doing? I'm not going to do that. Grow up. All they want to do is go on people panels and crash the fuck out.
He just likes to come up and talk about the poison pill, not even knowing that it was Republicans and the Heritage Foundation who backed it. And then he'll say that Trump is the one who
I'm sorry, Hawk.
Oof. He said don't blame that shit on
For someone like that, you can tell, and I don't like psychologizing, but you can hear it in the voice when they're bitter about something that happened in their own life. And they just want to like scapegoat somebody else for no reason.
Yeah. Is it Manio? Are you a Trump supporter? Manio, are you a Trump supporter? Oh.
Sorry, that was a mistake.
No worries, I'll drop you down. Real talk, where did you go? You were just in the request and you were spamming in the chat that you wanted to come up. Why did you run? You were literally just in the request and then you were spamming that you wanted to come up, but then you ran.
All talk, no action.
Real
Are you
talk.
gonna let us talk?
Are you gonna act like an
muted
adult?
The last guest.
Are you gonna act like an adult?
I'll try to. Y'all muted the last guest when he proved y'all wrong.
He didn't. He couldn't engage with anything. He wouldn't act like an adult. Anyway, that was the last guest. You're a new guest. Real talk. I don't think you care. Prove me wrong.
Well, to his point, you want me to pull it up on the screen?
No, what I would like for you to do, what I would like for you to do is prove to me why you actually care about any of this stuff that you say that you care about. Because MAGA Trump supporters, you guys claim to care about, Antifa and DEI and the border and the Constitution in America, but you guys literally prove it every single day that you don't actually care about any of those things. Prove to me why you actually care about those things.
Well, you're asking me to do something I don't think is possible, because changing your opinion, that's like approval. It's for me to get your opinion's approval. There's no way I can switch your opinion when your head's set.
It is. The way that you actually shift someone's opinion is by laying out the facts and then giving an argument for the facts as far as why your opinion is based off of those facts. That's how you change someone's opinion.
Agree with what you said. Just like that last gentleman come up here and proved his point to you. After he proved it, y'all disingenuous threw it away and laughed at him, and y'all was wrong.
Hey,
just real quick, so W to Yaya for the $25.
W's in the chat for Yaya.
Ask just a quick question.
You got it.
All right, real talk. If I was to bring up a survey that said that most Americans believe that the Republican Party is going downhill, would you believe it?
Also, can you turn down the TV in the background? It's really, really loud.
Well, I can drop if you want me to. You don't have the TV in there if it's bothering y'all.
Turn the TV down. Turn the TV down.
I can't. They're watching TV in the other room, but I could drop
okay,
if it's bothering.
is there any a little further away you can step just so it won't be as loud? That was it.
I understand. I don't want to be aggravating to you, but that's just the way I got it, my man.
We're not aggravated. Like, we're just trying to have a productive conversation with you.
I understand, but I'll just drop down so I ain't disturbing y'all, and I ain't gonna disturb him watching TV.
No one said anything about disturbing. Can you just move a little further away from the TV so it's not as loud? That's it. That was it.
No,
you don't have to turn the TV down.
Oh my God.
So you don't care. So you don't care.
Thank you, Yaya, for the $25 on Cash App for no thanks. I don't know what that means, but thank you so much, Yaya. I appreciate you.
I wonder if he was on a rotary smartphone and he can't move it.
Maybe. I don't understand what's happening.
That's bonkers.
It's not TV's not going down.
Kofi, are you a Trump supporter?
Santana, you know me, man. Don't act like you don't know me.
Yeah, hold on.
Don't act like you don't know me, man. Of course I'm a Trump supporter.
I really don't. Armani, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm not. I just wouldn't come up here and commend y'all for this fight of.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Guys, please don't request up if you're not a Trump supporter. I appreciate the love. I promise you, but we're only looking for some debates. I genuinely appreciate it, but please respect my boundaries. Only looking for some debates. But I appreciate each and every one of you. IDK, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. I don't remember Kofi, but it said a recent guest, and someone said, what was the deal with Kofi, chat? I literally don't remember him. Like, they're all the same to me. Sorry, not you, IDK, you're special. But all the rest of them, they're like all the same to me. So I don't remember Kofi. So you guys got to help me with that. IDK, can you prove to me that you care?
That I care?
Mm-hmm.
About what?
About any of the things that you guys claim that you care about. Like, you guys don't actually care about Antifa. You don't care about DEI. You don't care about the border, the Constitution, America.
I care about the Constitution.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about Donald Trump saying that he wants to actually take the rights away from transgender people to have access to the Second Amendment?
I don't think he said that.
That's what he said. They're literally trying to. They're trying to craft policy to restrict access to the Second Amendment for transgender people.
I don't think he said that.
He literally said that. His team is working on legislation to try to actually restrict rights to transgender people when it comes to the Constitution. The Second Amendment.
I disagree with that hypothetical scenario, but I don't think it's true.
Okay, so you disagree with that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What about Donald Trump saying that, or trying to pass an executive order? Yeah, he did. I don't even want to get into it. Like, he said that he disagrees with it if it's true. Whatever, cool. What about the fact that Donald Trump is he signed an executive order that made burning the flag illegal, restricting the freedom of expression the freedom of speech.
He signed an executive order making that illegal?
Yes.
Making it illegal where?
To burn the flag.
I mean, burning the flag in public,
States.
that's sort of dangerous, right?
Not necessarily, but what does that matter?
Yeah,
Do you know what Texas v. Johnson is?
No, I don't know.
Texas v. Johnson was a ruling. There's been 2 rulings where they have ruled that flag burning is an expression of freedom of speech and is protected by the Constitution. Donald Trump says, fuck the Constitution. I'm still going to sign this EO.
Yeah, he didn't make it so you can't do it in your backyard. He made it so you couldn't do it in public. Maybe.
No, he just said no. No, it's not about. And Texas v. Johnson didn't restrict the public versus private burning of a flag.
Well,
it just said that you have the ability to.
Texas v. Johnson. I care about the Constitution. A ruling can always be overruled.
Who interprets the law?
The courts.
And who's the highest court in the land?
The Supreme Court.
And the Supreme Court ruled on the side of Texas v. Johnson. So that means
that
what?
Still doesn't make it constitutional or unconstitutional.
They literally ruled on this case based off of the interpretation of the Constitution.
I'm just making a comment.
Yeah, but they literally ruled this court based off of the Constitution.
To respond to an argument. But anyway.
No, it's the factual way.
No, it's not.
It is. The Supreme Court interprets the Constitution.
Yes,
the Supreme Court interprets the Constitution.
Make another ruling, dude.
Exactly, they can, but they haven't. They confirmed it twice. They've literally confirmed it twice.
That would mean that Trump is ignoring a Supreme Court ruling. It doesn't mean he doesn't.
Yes. Now you fucking get it. Now you see why I say that you guys don't care about the Constitution.
No, I don't care what the courts say necessarily, buddy.
The courts are interpreting the Constitution.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, they're not doing it right. Jeff. They're not doing their job.
Real quick, just out of curiosity, what does it mean to care about the Constitution? Because I don't, right? Like me, I want you to teach me, though. What does it mean to care about the Constitution?
Are you talking to me or the host?
Like when you say you care about the Constitution, what are you saying to me?
Are you talking to me or the host?
He's talking to you, bud. He's talking to you.
Yeah, what is that?
I care that the government follows the Constitution.
What does that mean specifically? Does it mean that you like preserve the piece of paper, or do you care what's written on it?
Both.
Okay. So if the paper has written on it that there's a rule, let's say there's a rule in the Constitution that says that Congress cannot restrict your speech, right? You care about that.
One more thing. I also care about the historical context because that's fine. That's fine.
I'm cool.
And that's a common.
Wait, when you say correctly interpret, hold on. We'll get to correctly interpret. We'll get to correctly interpret because the historical context includes bayonets, and we don't really use those anymore. But my question is, if there was a part of the Constitution that said that Congress cannot limit your free speech, you would care about that, right?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Now, if I think that free speech means that I can call your job and say to your job that you're a P3DO and you disagree with me, right? Now, I'm saying I'm making speech and it should be free. And you go, well, that's too far. I don't think that you should be able to do that. Who would settle, according to the Constitution, who would settle that disagreement between you and me?
Well, first of all, read off the First Amendment.
We're talking about a hypothetical. We're not talking about the First Amendment. You and I have a disagreement about a hypothetical text that's in the Constitution. Who would settle it? I think I should be able to. I think I should be able to call your job and say whatever I want. Is that speech? Okay, we would go to court. Cool. And when that court makes a decision, let's say they rule in your favor and I disagree, what remedy do I have according to the Constitution?
What remedy?
Yeah. If the court ruled in your favor, I don't like that ruling. What can I do?
You could theoretically try to appeal to a higher court.
Okay. And so then let's say me and you go back and forth and we appeal all the way. What does the Constitution say? Who is the final word for you and me disagreeing on whether I can call your job and say weird stuff?
The federal court.
Which federal court has the final say?
Supreme Court.
Okay, cool. Now, does the Constitution say that the Supreme Court has to read the Constitution a specific way?
No.
Okay, so now here's what I have. You're telling me that to care about the Constitution means that if there's a disagreement about how to interpret it, you allow the Supreme Court to interpret it, and that's it. That's what you're telling me.
No.
No. Okay. So what in the Constitution says?
I'm saying
that. No, hold on. You got to hear the whole question because you're teaching me.
But that doesn't mean that you have to agree with it. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
No, that's part of the free speech. I can disagree, but I'm saying once that the Supreme Court
free speech, that's part of common sense.
Yeah, no, there's no such thing as common sense. I'm just asking you, once the Supreme Court has ruled, right? Once the Supreme Court has ruled, is that the law?
No.
No. Okay. So if the Supreme Court has ruled on a topic?
What do you mean when you say the law?
The law. Is that the driving? Is that the action guiding principle now that the government can force you to undertake? Yes or no?
Say that again.
Is that now the action guiding principle for the country that the government can enforce?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what that means. So if the government doesn't, enforce
the judicial branch can't.
That's fine. I'm just talking about whoever it is that does the enforcement. The Constitution has something to say about the enforcement too, right?
Wait, what does this have to do with the?
I'm about to tell you.
Agreeing or disagreeing?
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you.
You know what it is? He's starting to he's starting to walk like right into the point, and he realized it, and he's like, oh shit, I'm in danger. I'm about to be trapped. Let me try to find a way to pivot.
We're right at the door.
He literally could see it, and now he's trying to find a way to get out of it.
As a matter of fact, IDK, I don't need you for this last part.
I cared about the Constitution.
I got you, and you're teaching me how to care. So here's we're at the door. I'm going to open it for you. If there is a law that says that X is the thing that's supposed to happen, and the person who's in charge of enforcing the law does not enforce the law, what does that mean, IDK? Pretend it was like, Obama or a Democrat or somebody you didn't like. If there was a law that said you're supposed to do this, and there's like, nah, I'm not enforcing that. What does that mean?
Who do you think enforces courtrooms?
the executive branch, yes. So if the person in charge of enforcing the law,
executive branch
hey, IDK, Jeff has been super gracious and like engaged in everything that you said. Every time you try to throw him a question, can you please answer his question directly?
But I just want you to realize what you just said, and I don't think you meant this.
I did answer it.
Hold on. I don't think you meant this, so I'm going to give you a chance to just clarify. Did you say that the executive branch, whose responsibility it is to enforce the law, doesn't have to enforce the law?
No, they don't have to enforce court rulings.
Well, you said court rulings are the law. You just agreed to that. So I'm just going to go with the law. So the executive branch, whose responsibility it is to enforce the law, you're saying they don't have to enforce the law.
Legislation is the law.
You just said that court rulings are the law.
Follows the Constitution is the law.
So when a court rules on something, hold on. When a court, I just want to make sure, because you're giving me a civics lesson here. When a court rules on something, especially the Supreme Court, you're saying that's not the law. Think very hard, because you might be. So it's not the law.
The Constitution is the supreme law of the land.
Yes, and when the Constitution says that the Supreme Court is in charge of interpreting it, and they make a ruling, is the Supreme Court ruling the law? Yes or no?
It really doesn't say that. Actually,
hold on. Take a step back and just think about it. I'm gonna give you a second here.
It actually doesn't.
Yeah, sure. Take a second and think about it, because I got some quick thank yous. W's in the chat for Rico. Rico sent a $2 donation. I'm about to walk the dog. That's what we've been doing this entire time. Will you still be on? Maybe. Just depends. I'm getting kind of hungry. Also, W's in the chat for Coffee Mom, who sent a $4.99 super chat to say they were told as children that they'd be mature when they grew up, but they never actually matured, just got old. So how do they? So now they're big and old, but adult babies. That is the fucking truth. The absolute truth. W's in the chat, guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Also, guys, this is the backup account. Make sure you hit the follow button. If you see follow up at the top, hit that follow button. This is the backup account. This is the main account. We're going to be doing more debates on the backup account, but also take care of Jeff. Take care of Hector. I know Hector's a teacup right now, but he'll be back. Take care of these two amazing people. Make sure that you're taking care of the people on the panel and show some love. Also, tap the screen. With that being said, IDK, answer the question directly. Please lock in, bud.
The the Democratic Republican Party?
We'll just read something to you. We're going to do a little bit of reading. So Article 3, Section 2, Clause 1 of the Constitution. I'm just going to read this and you tell me what you think it means. You ready?
Yes.
All right. The judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and equity arising under this Constitution, the laws of the United States, and treaties made or which shall be made under their authority, to all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, to all cases of admiralty and maritime jurisdiction, to controversies to which the United States shall be a party, to controversies between two or more states, between a state and citizens of another state, between citizens of different states, between citizens of the same state, lands under grants of, wait, you got to hear the whole thing. This is getting good. Claiming lands under grants of different states, and between a state or the citizens thereof and foreign states, citizens or subjects. What does that mean?
I lost after the first part. Read the first part again.
You lost when you started talking the first time.
But I'll tell you.
Tell me where you until I don't want to read the whole thing. I will if I have to, but I don't want to
read the first 10 words again.
Sure. The judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and
equity arising under this.
Equity, I think, is the 11th. Yeah, is the 11th word. But what does that? What does that paragraph mean?
That means you make rulings taking into account the Constitution.
Okay, so the judicial. What is the judicial power?
Can you please let me finish?
Yeah, sure. What is the judicial power?
No, that's not what I wanted to say.
No, that's the thing that I want you to explain to me.
People didn't think that it was the Supreme Court's job to interpret the Constitution.
I'm not asking about what people thought.
Everyone's duty to interpret the Constitution.
IDK. There was a point at which people thought that they could own me, right? Now I own land, right? What I want to know is, what do you think that paragraph that we just read together, what does that paragraph mean?
I already explained it, dude.
No, you didn't. Listen, hold on. IDK, let me tell you what you did. IDK, hold on a second. Let me tell you what you did so you're going to understand how I interpreted what you did. I asked you what you thought the paragraph meant, and you answered the question of somebody in Nashville who said, what did people used to think that paragraph meant? That's other people. I don't give it. They're all dead. I want to know what you think that paragraph means. What you interpret that to mean.
I'm telling you what I think. Mm-hmm. I agree with those people. I don't care if they're dead.
Oh, so then tell me what it is.
I'm telling you, my argument has lots of credibility.
Listen, so don't blame it on them. Blame it on you. What do you think the paragraph means?
I already told you that, buddy.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said they make rulings taking into account the Constitution and the laws of the United States.
And what do those rulings mean? What is the judicial power? What do those rulings mean?
They decide controversies.
Okay, and what is a controversy?
What do you think?
It's just a disagreement.
Yeah, good job.
So when they decide the disagreement, what does that mean?
They pick one side or the other.
I understand. That's what deciding means. IDK.
They aren't making a new law. They're picking which side they agree with.
Hey, really quick. Hey, IDK, do you like magic?
Magic?
Yeah.
Like, you mean like performing?
Yeah.
I don't dislike it.
Okay, that's fair. Can I show you a magic trick?
I have a feeling it's not really going to be a magic trick.
It's a good one. I promise you, it's a good one.
I think you're just going to kick me from the panel.
I promise you, it's a really good magic trick. Hold on, no, seriously. I just want to show you. I'm sorry, Jeff. I tried so. I tried so long to hang on. Just fucking hell.
Tried so hard, got so far.
But here's what I learned is that caring about the Constitution means that when the Constitution says you're supposed to enforce the law, that's not what that means. And when the Constitution says you decide on controversies, that's not what that means. It just means you like make up your own shit. That's what caring about the Constitution means. So if that's what it means, then yeah, he cares about it.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore. Like, seriously, like they've all lost the plot. Guys, keep tapping the screen. You know what, chat? I'll hang out a little bit longer with you guys if you keep tapping the screen. If you get Hector over 4K and if you get Jeff over 2K, I'll hang out a little bit longer with you guys. Deal? Deal, chat? If you get Hector over 4K, you get Jeff over 2K, I'll hang out with you guys. We'll keep it rolling for a little while longer, but you guys got to do the things. You guys got to do the things because you got to take care of the people that's hanging out with me, because I swear to fucking God, we're ice skating uphill. And these people are not good. They are not good. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. This is Sparring with Santana. Also, guys, this is the backup account. Make sure you hit that follow button. Hit the follow button because we're going to be doing more debates on the backup account. And also follow the main account. Why the fuck is this guy back? Thank you for following, Jennifer. You're awesome. W's in the chat for Jennifer. Miss Gray, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know I requested up. Sorry.
No worries. You're good. I'll drop you down. Again, guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates. W's in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You're fucking awesome. Breezy, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you connected to a Bluetooth? Thank you for following both of the accounts. You're fucking awesome. W's in the chat. Hold on, I missed your name. I think it's CJ. CJ, thank you for following. W's in the chat for CJ for following both the backup account and the main account. W's in the chat for that. Breezy, are you there? If you're over on YouTube, make sure you're liking the live. Make sure you're liking the live. Again, if anyone would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. And also super chat. W's in the chat for Kuhn, who sent a $2 super chat to say, hang in there, Santana. You got this. You're great. Listen, I'm trying. I promise you, I'm trying. W's in the chat. Also, guys, make sure you're showing love to Jeff and Hector. Like, I know their pay links are in the link tree in the bio. I know Hector's is, but I know Jeff, he has his website, End of Species. I promise you, you guys go check that out. There's a bunch of cool shit there. I spent way too much money on his website, and I'm going to have to grift harder to make it up. Chris, you typing the hell out of that keyboard. Are you a Trump supporter?
Oh shit, my bad. I was playing the game. I didn't know how I joined. I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I was just playing the game. I didn't know how I was joined.
Okay, I'll drop you down. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries. His keyboard gonna have to apply for reparations.
It was the sticks. It wasn't even a keyboard. It was the sticks. He was on the game.
He was abusing that shit.
He was gaming. He was locked in. Just Z, thank you so much for following both. Final, are you a Trump supporter? You're muted. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yo.
No, thank you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Good day, sir. I say good day, sir. Anyway. And he's back in the request already. No. No means no. I'm not going to do it. I refuse. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I refuse.
Y'all, by the end of this live, I will have the sign-up sheet running for round 3 of the Comlet with Never Hats. I see a ton of
good, so they can stop harassing me about my hat. I am not Hector's keeper. You go find Hector about the hat. Leave me alone.
Both Santana and Erica have been on my ass about this because they keep harassing y'all for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm about to
Jennifer. Exactly. Jennifer, are you a Trump supporter? Jennifer, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh my God, this was an accident. I'm so sorry, Santana.
No worries. No worries. I'll drop you down.
My keys were on top of the screen, but I just wanted to tell you that I've been following you for as long as I can remember, and I love your content.
Thank you.
And Erica's, and I'm on board.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Guys, W's in the chat for Kimberly, who sent a $10 donation. You're fucking awesome, Kimberly. You're fucking awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see if we can actually get someone who is trying to debate. Live, are you a Trump supporter? Live, are you a Trump supporter?
The light been on all day. My light's still on there. Just put.
I know that's right. I'm looking at the box now. It's just all bad options now. Like I promise you, everybody that's in the box now is just bad options, and I fuck it.
You know, I'm down for whatever. Santana.
Do you have decorum now?
Nice deep voice there, Finn.
Do you have decorum now?
Oh, what does that mean?
Do you know how to act right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What year were you born?
Yourself, please.
No, thank you. I'm going to send you back across the pond. Holy fuck.
You know what I keep picturing, Santana?
What's that?
You know that first level of Super Mario Brothers where you jump on the first dude, the first Goomba. They die into that dude.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be easy. You just press A on the little Nintendo button. You just press the A button and you jump at the right time. You die into that dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. Chat, I told you guys like the request was shit after that. Like I already warned you, so don't get mad at me for bringing him up. Dirk.
This is Dirk Funk here. It's an absolute honor to speak with you and all of your followers. It's an absolute honor. I really, really appreciate it. This is fantastic. I just wanted to say that Donald Trump is the greatest president in the past 100 years. He completely locked down our border after Joe Biden let in 20 million illegal immigrants into our country, being that he had a completely open border.
Hey, chat. Do we want to do this? I need to hear from you, chat. Do we want to do this? Because
you're gonna run away again? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a bit hangry, and so, like, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking you're about to run.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to chat.
Well, you asked me what I'm thinking.
I'm talking to chat, not you.
Well, like I said, I think you're gonna run it.
Hey, slap nuts, shushies, okay? Okay, we'll do it. All right. Dirk.
How's it going?
I don't think you actually
Santana, what's up, man?
I don't think you actually care. Prove me wrong.
Well, I care about the sovereignty of the country that I live in, which is the United States of America. I think the American citizens have a right to determine who enters their country and who has to wait on the list.
Is that on an individual basis?
Well, I mean, we have a democratically held election, which we saw in the previous election, 2024, where the American people overwhelmingly decided that they want mass deportations. They want to shut down our border. They want to make sure we don't have illegal criminals.
Dirk, we're not going to steamroll, bud.
Well, I'm answering your question very
you're
succinctly.
steamrolling, bud.
Well, I know I'm steamrolling you. That's okay.
Yeah, but you
can't handle
don't
it. It's fine. If you can't handle it, it's totally fine. You ran away last.
This is last time. Like seriously, this is last time I'm going to warn you. I've been live for 3 hours. I haven't had like lunch. I legitimately don't have to put up with your shit today, Dirk. So like, be a normal person, okay?
I'm answering your question.
Okay, but like seriously, like drop the weirdo shit and just
go
be
ahead.
a normal
Do you
person.
have a question for me, or are you just going to keep crying?
I would like for you to.
All right, so spit it out, dude. What are you crying for? Stop with the meta and have a debate.
I just said I wasn't going to do it. I literally said I wasn't going to do it. I literally said I was not going to do it.
Everybody, I just talked to the refs, and they have deemed that that gentleman, the one that was above me, he ran away. The reason he ran away is because he couldn't comport to the rules, and he was doing it on purpose. It wasn't like it was a difficult thing. Like wait your turn is a difficult thing. So he was doing that on purpose. So he forfeited. Now me, I don't care. You know, Santana, you and I, we don't care about the W. Like it's not a thing. But since he cares, the DQ is going to be on his permanent record. I'm going to talk to all the people that keep the standings of the TikTok Debate Association of America, whatever it is. And they're going to put a L.
They keep a fucking record too.
Yeah, they're going to put an L in the one in the L column for that dude because he just, walked off out the ring. That's crazy.
W's in the chat for you know who you are. I'm not going to call you out, but thank you so much for the 25. You're fucking awesome. Thank you. Ambush, are you a Trump supporter? Ambush, are you a Trump supporter? Why people say not Ambush? Why are you horrible as well? Why is the chat spamming not Ambush?
You're just scared. You know exactly who I am.
You guys are all the same to me. I promise you, each and every one of you. You're Trump supporter number 5344378. I promise you, you're not special. You're just next.
You ran from that other guest, dude. He's about to eat you alive.
I don't remember any of you, unless you know who I do remember. I remember Boom. Like you're not Boom. I remember Rob. I remember not Phil. Like those are the people that I remember. I don't remember none of you guys. You're not special. You're just a random person running around the app getting cooked.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, that other dude ate you up. That's why you kicked him.
Eat these nuts. I need you to engage in the conversation. Okay?
All right, you don't have to get all sloppy and have to cuss and everything.
I didn't curse, not yet. But I will. So like I said, Ambush, I would like for you to prove me wrong. I don't think you guys care. If you can speak
maturely, then we can have a conversation.
I don't think you guys care. Prove me wrong.
Care about what?
I don't think you guys care about any of the things that you claim to care about. I don't think you care about Antifa, DEI, the border, the Constitution, America. I don't care. I don't think you guys care about any of that. Thank you for the potato. I'm a potato.
So is MAGA going after Antifa?
Donald Trump declared that Antifa was a terrorist group.
So wouldn't that mean that we cared about Antifa?
Hey, so what does Antifa stand for?
Like that answers that question. What's the next one? PEI, that's over and done with.
No. Hey, Ambush. What does Antifa stand for?
What's up?
What does Antifa stand for?
Santana. If we're gonna try and play these child games, you can do that with somebody else.
Antifa, what does it stand for?
I will not play the child games that you're used to playing.
I'm sorry. No, you mentioned something. And then the host decided to ask you a simple question on what said thing is. Do you think I get to come up on a panel and cry about MAGA, if I didn't know what it meant? No, because that would make no sense. So the purpose of the question is to understand or make sure that you understand you know what you're saying. So if you have all this vitriol and animosity towards Antifa, then you should at least know what it is. That's not a game. It's a simple question. You're running from the question, and that, in fact, is being immature and childish. So try again.
Okay.
What is Antifa?
Is Santana black?
Oh, my God.
I got it, Hector. I got it. Yes, Santana is black. Now, Ambush, what does Antifa stand for?
Okay, anti-fascism.
Okay, perfect. Now, if anti-fascism,
you can play the game. It's the dumbest, stupidest thing I've ever said.
That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
So what are you? Why are you delaying? Let's get to it.
If Donald Trump said that anyone who is anti-fascist is a terrorist, what is on the opposite end of anti-fascism?
Well, if you're not fascist, then you're what?
You're a fascist, right?
So what is your point?
My point is only fascists.
Land the plane. Everyone's falling asleep, dude.
I'm going to mute you. My point is that only a fascist would deem that anti-fascists are terrorists. You don't actually care about Antifa because you should be.
You're going off of a name?
You don't care about Antifa because you should be Antifa. You should actually care about the fascists that are running the United States government. But you don't because you don't understand how things work.
So I should get mad that our borders are secure?
You should be mad that there's a fucking fascist in the White House.
Why do you have to go ghetto and curse? Just be a normal
So
man
just because I curse
and
does
talk.
not mean I'm ghetto. You can cut the bullshit.
Well, no, that's
microaggressions.
because you're getting upset.
Ambush. You can cut the bullshit microaggressions. I don't give a shit about your racism. You can try it all you want. You're not gonna trigger me. I don't care. When I tell you, you do not have the ability to trigger me with your racism. So you can keep trying, but fuck you and fuck.
Clearly, you're muting
So
me.
like I said, you should worry about the fucking fascist that's in the White House. The White House, bud.
Talk normal.
I'm fucking talking normal. What the fuck are you talking about? Concentrate on the fucking fascism that's in the fuck. Concentrate that's on constant. I promise you, I'm as cool as could be. Literally. Concentrate on the fucking fascist that's in the White House.
All right, now that you're a little calmer, what's your question?
Sure. Concentrate on the fucking fascist that's in the White House. Why don't you care about that?
Well, you just made a statement that doesn't entitle a question to it. You said,
Why don't you care about the fucking fascist that's in the White House?
Who?
W's in the chat for Kelly. Kelly sent a $5 donation saying, we've officially reached the bottom of the barrel with these Trump supporters. Keep up the good work. I'm trying. I promise you. I promise you I'm trying. I promise. W's in the chat for Kelly. W's in the chat for Joanna, who sent a $20 donation for gas. Yes. W's in the chat for Mary, who sent a $20 donation saying, I don't know how you deal with these idiots. It's not easy. W's in the chat for Bob, who sent a $9.99 super chat to say, actually, no, you're so fucking stupid. I had to remove you because you literally got the restriction. They're so stupid. It wasn't my live being restricted. It was you.
Yeah. If it had been your live, he wouldn't have seen the thing. Yo, this is crazy. Where are you finding these cats?
They're so mediocre. Bob, I saw your email and I meant to reply to it. That was fucking awesome. I'm gonna email you back. I saw your email. W's in the chat for Bob. I'm sorry, Jeff. Were you about to say something?
Like, I'm old as fuck, but I know how at least the platform that I'm on works a little bit. I don't know. That's crazy.
I don't know what's happening, but like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm over it. I'm not gonna hold you guys.
I will say this though: anybody who thinks that when you hear cursing, it just means somebody's mad, has a headboard that if you move it away from the wall, we don't know how tall it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They got a tempo-less headboard is what I'm talking to you about. You know,
and they keep Like why would they, if I drop them, why would they think they get to come back? Why would they think, why would I bring you back, bud? Chat, hit the follow button. This is the backup account. We're going to be doing more debates on the backup account more than the actual main account, but follow both accounts, right? It's super important to follow both accounts. This is the backup account. Go ahead and hit that follow button. This is the main account. Hit that follow button. Follow both of them. We're back with late nights tonight, and it's going to be really good. Also, Jeff, Hector, follow both of them. They're both absolutely amazing. Can you show them both some love, right? Sprinkle them with gifts. Also, I know they have their pay links in the link tree in the bio. Show both of them some love. Please, please, for me, chat, please. If you're over on the YouTubes, go ahead and hit that follow button as well and like the stream. I see there's over 500 people hanging out on YouTube's. W's in the chat for Paisley, who sent a $13.99 Canadian, say, I'm a Santana supporter. Go Blue Jays. I'm old AF too. You're not old. We're not old. We're Vino. We get better with time.
For anybody who needed that joke explained, if you're using your headboard correctly, it puts a dent in the wall. That's the thing. I'm not going to explain it any further than that. Nope. But I'm just letting you know, if you're using your headboard correctly, there's a mark that it leaves. You and I both know. Like, if you know, you know. That's what I'm saying.
If you know, you know. Absolutely. If you know, you know.
That's for those of us that cannot buy IKEA beds. We can't do it.
Yep. Hey, chat, really quick. I know we know Brett, but if you're not following Brett for some reason, follow Brett as well. Brett's fucking awesome. That's my white brother, Brett Cross. He is my token white friend. This is Joey. I don't know if Joey's fully loaded in yet, but make sure you're following Joey as well. Joey's fucking awesome. Joey does a bunch of debates, a bunch of lives. He is fucking awesome. I love hanging out in his space. He's not loading on my end, but I think you should be able to see him. So follow Joey as well. Follow everybody that's on this panel. Please, everyone, expeditiously. Follow the entire panel. Do it now, chat. Do it. I said fucking do it.
It isn't my favorite token. Hi, Brett.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's up? I think I'm loaded in. What's up, y'all?
Oh, there you go. All right. Perfect. Follow everybody on the panel, guys, and also follow the backup account. Not gonna hold you. I'm hungry, and I think my phone is like at 5%. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys are following all the people. These are all my friends, except Hector. He's something, I don't know. Anyway, but follow everybody up here because they're super dope. And I'm gonna skedaddle.
All right, thank you for that, bro.
Yeah. Brett, when are you going live?
Appreciate y'all. Air in like 2 hours.
Oh fuck! I was gonna try to send you a raid. Okay.
I'm in the pickup line at school right now, man.
Oh, okay. I can't. Someone said one more debate. Literally, my phone is like less than 5%. It's gonna die. So, guys, I appreciate you all, but I gotta drop you. Thank you guys for coming up.
So I'm literally on my link tree right now. I'm about to put the link to the hats in the description. So those of you who are wanting a Kamala Would Never hat, all the information will be available there. Please read through everything thoroughly because I have it as clear as day. And you can get your hats there until I get them up on the shop. So yes, we can now stop bothering Santana and Erica.
Phone's about to die. W's in the chat for Kara. I'll be back later. Late nights starts at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Go raid Athena. I know she's live. We're going to do this really quick because we gotta get out of here because my phone is going to die. Guys, I love you all. Thank you all for the likes, the gifts, the taps, the shares. Thank you all for being amazing. I love each and every one of you all. And as always...